Hello, everyone, and welcome to GTA 5. It is stream time! I find myself in a weird location because the game we were filming on Friday and the game got very glitchy with me. If I spawn in my penthouse like I would normally, it just kind of freezed me in place. So I had it set to spawn wherever. I guess this is where their race ended, possibly? Gliska's on pickup duty, has come to grab us in apparently the fastest car in the game. I don't know what it is. It looks pretty rapid. It's got over here pretty well. We shall see what on earth Gliska has turned up in. I can't see the roads. The road's too high up over there. Yeah. Oh, it's the new Sterling race version. Which is apparently very, very quick. That was a lot of effort to get that door open. But there we go. We are heading back to the casino now, where I will try and win a car from the wheel spinny thing. And that will be the normal start to a GTA stream, pretty much. So, yeah, we'll have some racing for you today. There'll be some sensible racing. There'll probably be some silly racing. There will definitely be a mixture of both. Hopefully some are going to go fairly well. Slidey Sterling. Going on through all of that. Yeah, who knows what we might see. But welcome all who are just tuning in to the stream. And we're going for the shortcut up onto the motorway. You know, I never end up going that way. Now, if you want to take part, you are the person to message. I would look at the names if it would let me. There we go. Ewan's, who is currently in 11th place on this leaderboard. That's Ewan's game tag. We're playing on Xbox, we're playing on the enhanced version. You will need both of those if you wish to be taking part. Send Ewan a message on Xbox and he will try and get you connected to the madness that is inevitably going to go on. Oh, a little bit of lag. I thought we were going in the back of the truck. We kind of did, and then it sort of lagged itself out, so yeah, who knows. You gotta love a little bit of GTA lag. There are a couple of places, not many though. You know, these do fill up fairly quickly. There will be potentially spaces as time goes on. If people drive like morons, they will be warned and removed. You know, there may be some spaces a little bit as people leave, etc. So, yeah, if you do want to take part, don't spam you with messages, though, because you will go further and further down the list to get an invite, because it's done by oldest message first. So, just send one, and at some point you'll hopefully get an invite. Oh, Nareths has a helicopter. Everything is bad. We know everything is bad when Nareths has a helicopter. It's always a bad thing. Oh, someone's parked... Oh, we're doing stacking with Harriers, essentially. That is quite an impressive parking job we've got going on there. This is going in a big fireball at some point. I'm not quite sure when, but Nareth's trying to land a helicopter on the stack. Oh, and someone's fallen off. I think that was Mute. It was. I am surprised. Nareth is... Nareth's helicopter's having a wobble. No, it has actually landed. I mean, that looks like a physics ball. If ever I've seen a physics ball waiting to happen, this is the most physics of physics balls. Just, whoa! Bloody hell. Okay, the pink helicopter, the pink aircraft has got a person in it and can fire missiles from here. Now we're going to have Blakey add a flying car to the mix. Oh, dear! Oh, I did the proper movie thing. It was sliding off and we just kind of walked forwards and stayed on the aircraft. It's on the stack. I don't know if staying on the stack is really what you're after here. That's, you know, someone's already blown up their car. Oh, Nareths! For God's sake. Nareths. Every time, without fail. I don't even know how. I was going into the casino because I wanted to spin the wheel. I wanted to go and see if I could win a car. And instead we got eaten by a helicopter. We know it is, well, a movie-esque style lasted precisely 20 seconds before we got eaten by a helicopter blade. We will go into the casino, we will spin the wheel, we will see what happens then, and then we will probably go start a race of some description. Hello Salmon with the car, with the worst brakes in the world. Now we probably won't have races with the new cars. We're probably not going to see those today. A lot of the tracks don't have new cars unlocked yet. It's not impossible, but it is unlikely that we will see those in the actual races outside of just the messing about we have going on here. Callum, thank you very much for the donation, saying stream time, dream time, favourite time of the week. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear you are enjoying the streams. I hope you are having a good Sunday. I hope everybody is having a good Sunday and that you are not Ferrari fans. Pretty much. In general, I hope everyone is not a Ferrari fan. However, yeah, I hope you're all having a good Sunday. We will try and keep sports spoilers. There's a lot of racing went on today. Ooh, that's looking... it was looking promising. We just overdid it. Just a little bit. Instead, we won a wine sleeveless shirt. Amazing. Amazing. It was so close to the car. So close to the car, and I am disappointed. How do you point? Can't remember. I don't know how to... It's not very often that the question comes up of how do you point? I swear it was a combination of some of these buttons. I feel like I've pressed all... Oh, no, now it's just waving at Lado. Maybe that's the... Yeah, we'll just wave at Lado. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, Zoomy Cat, hello. Cass has turned up. Full speed Cass has turned up as well. Christ. Shall we go and get a race ready? I did actually watch the Spa 24 Hours. I don't normally watch endurance racing very much. I didn't see the end of it. I watched quite a lot of it between sort of last night. I watched some of it this morning before all the other motorsport kicked off. I watched bits and pieces in between as well. I kind of enjoyed it. It was a little bit difficult to keep track of all the different strategies. I feel like they could do something with the graphics so you could have an idea of the strategies a little bit better. Double click the right stick is the point. Thank you. Thank you, wonderful chat. Yeah, I did enjoy some of the Spa 24 at least. Shall we go and load up a race? So we will do the patented... Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, playlist. Christ, we don't want to be doing that. We will go for the patented not really look and see what is selected from here. The chat are hoping for a chaos race. Oh, that's a lot of explosions. Holy crap, what has gone on there? The entire car park has gone up. Sure. Apparently I'm annoying Chris. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I must be doing something right. Right, stunt races. Here we go. Let us cycle through here and see where we are going to go racing. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, why does killing people in GTA make me happy? It's the only time I've ever wanted. I mean, I feel like that's a boo, but it's kind of a sad boo. It's like a sad trumpet sound. But thank you very much for the donation. This is where we're going. Oh, this is a great track. This is an old school track. This has been around for ages. And this is a good circuit, this one, the Roval. We have, yeah, I mean, we've driven on this a number of times. I think it was in the Touring Car Championship. It's kicking around from the early days of the streams. So yeah, Masacro and Jester race car, Dominator and Gauntlet race cars. Very, very good fun. Longbow, it doesn't. So with the random cycle, it doesn't. Basically, there's 2 pages. It cuts it in half. and you can't go back to the first page if you jump to the second page. So I take it in turns as to what page I am randomly scrolling through. So that's why it doesn't scroll all the way through. So it can only load so many races at a time. And yeah, the first time I will cycle through the first half, and then the second time I cycle through the second half. It's a weird way it works, GTA. But it's broken. Like, funnily enough, just selecting a job is broken. In that, yeah, if you select to the second page and you're scrolling, you can't go back to the first page ever until you've loaded a race. It's just one of the many broken things. One of them. Oh, Chris is the last one to get connected. Okay, so I believe this is all locked. I think Track Process has set this all up so that it is all locked to specific vehicles. Yeah, you can have the Dominator or the Gauntlet. It is entirely up to you. I will probably drive the Dominator. Because I like the Dominator, basically. And yeah, we will see how it goes. I think the Dominator maybe as tight. I've always thought it's a tiny smidge faster. I don't actually know if it really is. I just have always tended to pick it, so I've just stuck with what I know. There are a couple of iffy places you've got to be a bit careful. Well, I'd say iffy. Not, oh, the Gauntlet Classic is in here. I don't know if that's supposed to be in here. I feel like it's probably not great. However, I mean, I'm going to be playing it safe. I've actually got to shuffle my chair around a little bit because I'm barely looking at the Xbox screen. Not great. You kind of do need to be looking at the monitor where the game's playing rather than looking at the chat. The game is a little more important when it comes to the racing part. So, yeah. Place your bets, folks. Where are we going to come in this first race? Danger Man in this session? I don't know. Danger Man has a habit of winning the first race of a stream. I don't know if he is around. So we have got... I mean, we have got Dominators, we have got Gauntlet race cars all around the front. I was trying to see if anybody has gone and selected the Classic. I'm hoping not. I think even if they did, I think it would be a poor... Oh, there is one there. I think it would just be a poor choice. I just don't think it would be a very good race car, but never mind. We will blast our way towards the first turn. Now, this is wider than... Whoa! It's wider than some of the tracks we go to, and, well, me and Danger Man did exactly the same thing. Danger Man is here. We chucked the car in, and he got very sideways all of a sudden. Not the best. Now, this is a very, very lightly banked corner we have going on here. Yeah, pretty quick turn. This bit gets a smidge narrower. It's this... There's a back kind of chicane part that is the dangerous bit on the circuit. Why is it so dangerous, you ask? Well, as you are about to see, there is big sort of dirt banks on the way. And so this is a flat-out chicane if you're on your own, but you will get launched on these dirt banks. Cars can get rolled, cars can get flung airborne. With a big slipstream pull here, it becomes a little bit less of a flat-out corner. And you've got to be a smidge careful. These are great. I love chicanes like that. They're great fun to race. They're great fun to drive. However, yeah, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. Get yourself in an awful lot of trouble over there. As we've seen in the past when racing around this track, Childish is going to go through. We're going to go for a cutback. We will get a good run towards the line. I mean, it's nice to note we can actually kind of do that without any slipstream even. That was just positioning the car where I needed. That's just a conventional overtake, essentially. Now, don't run it in quite as hard through here. You will get oversteer. That looks like a really tight corner. It's actually not. Actually, oh, Charlie's going to have a look. Have a nose to the inside. I think that's going to get oversteer. Hyper's going to go the long way around. Someone's going to find a way past at some point in all of this. Not quite. Hyper can't quite stick it there. I like the yellow wheel going on Hyper's car. Mutant Childish got a little bit connected. That's... I mean, they'll lose a little bit of time, but nothing crazy. Here we can see the rest of the fight going on. I mean, we've got 30 cars going around this track, pretty much. It is going to be busy. Childish is going to have a look, and Childish will complete a pass through there. I mean, this is not really the best overtaking spot. You can do it. You are better off. I mean, here's a good spot, get a good exit, and just outrun in towards the sort of semi-banked corner. Really, this next turn is where you want the passes to be going on, either here or into the final corner, are more sensible options. Although it is narrow, you've got to be careful you don't run out wide. Jesus, cats, do you have to shake the desk so much? Can you behave, Eve? Yes, I can hear you meowing. You're going to knock stuff over at this rate. Oh, we've got Team Orange up at the front. Don't know what happened to Childish. Wasn't... So I didn't really see. Wasn't looking back at the right moment. A lot can happen when you're looking... Well, not looking back, essentially. Oh, that was a hyper. Got a big slide. Got upset. We will make the most of this lead while we can. We'll bounce some curbs through there. Oh, Blakey's gone out wide on... So I think a lot of people are getting caught out by these cars. I think we've got used to vehicles being grippier almost. There's a lot of people have been caught out by... I mean, I got caught out at the start by the oversteering nature of these. It was very easy to get caught out by the oversteering nature of these. And... Whee! That's all the curb I can get away with. That's 100% of the curb I can take, and no more than that. Otherwise, we really will fall over. Yeah, a lot of cars have been sliding and spinning through this. I'm just focusing on trying to be neat and tidy through there, which we are. Oh, and Danger Man's had trouble as well. Either I've got like an immense lag bubble that anyone goes near me and they just get lagged out of existence, or everyone's managing to make mistakes on their own behind me. I'm not doing anything weird, right? We're not doing an Alex wins round, are we? I'm gonna go with a no on that one. Danger Man's back up to second again. I'm gonna guess they had a big slide somewhere or brake issues. Jamie's managed to explode. How have you done that here? Unless you've gone exploring, unless you've given up on the race and gone exploring somewhere. I don't know how on this track. Maybe if you roll at the chicane you could do it? I feel like it'd be very difficult. I feel like it'd be very, very difficult to manage to to explode yourself around here. But, yeah, Jamie found a way, so well done to you. That first part there is easy flat. This second part... I mean... We were flat. We shrunk some speed off by hitting the inside of the first part there, which I guess kind of worked. Danger Man's out wide now, and will potentially take the lead away. We are more across. Oh, we're across the grass. I was trying to get it. Trying to get the cutback going on there. Trying to get back underneath. Did not quite. I just lost the back end a little bit, which is fine. Gliska will head to the lead of the race now. The Gauntlet takes the lead. First Gauntlet we've had in the lead since Childish on the opening lap. I will carry that momentum to the high side, and we will probably sweep around here if I can keep that momentum up, which we can. Carry the speed into here. A little bit too much oversteer. Thankfully, it's a narrow section there. You'll get away. It's a little cheeky, but you'll get away with the big... oversteer pass through there. Gliska's going to have a look. Can't retake the position. Just understeer out on the exit there. That's fine. Everyone else is. Oh, Gliska's going to make it side by side through there. Thinks better of it in the end. Probably a wise decision to be doing that one. We don't really hit the grass at all through that section. Now it's Gliska's turn to take the lead into this second banked corner. I'm going to get a better run. We will actually, well, maybe hold the lead. Danger Man sending it the long way round. Oh. Danger Man and Gliska are fighting, and Chris has turned up. Chris is in the wrong colour. Well, not because these cars have liveries, you don't all get the right colour. Whoa! Bloody hell. Chris has turned up in a Ewan colour. Ewan is also here in a Ewan colour. It's getting busy now. It's 5-6 cars for the lead. I think I saw somebody else here. There's a car all the way on the outside. Not sure who it is. It might be Childish rejoining the group. We are kind of stuck a little bit. Could maybe have dove to the inside. Gliska with a slide. It is Childish putting that gauntlet up. Oh, Childish launches it off the grass. I mean... if you're going to go... You can go side by side through there. If you launch it off the grass into me, I've got nowhere to go. We will... Yeah, if we're squished against the wall with nowhere to go, I'm afraid that is the outcome. not an intentional takeout, but that's what happens when you bounce it across the grass a bit too hard. Essentially, we've got have a good run through here, which we do. Sound keeps out of the way, which is always appreciated. We will then try and catch our way back up to these two. We've got, what, a lap after this, I think? We've got one more lap to go. Oh, that was a big chunk of the final corner. You've got to be careful taking big chunks like that. We've got 2 more laps to go. Two more laps to go, and it's pretty much a 3-car battle at the front. I don't know if anyone's going to have time to catch up from further back. We shall see. We shall see. It will depend also how much we fight. If we're clever and we don't cost each other too much time while we're battling for position, however, there's no guarantee that you know how us lot fight for position. It does often cost quite a lot of time. There is no running wide. Danger Man's going to have a look, but it's going to be the long way around up here. We'll probably try cut back underneath. Can't do it. We will just bobble over there now. You're not going to want to go side by side. If it was the final corner of the final lap, somewhere like that, you'd try side by side. But on the final lap, there's no point in risking it. It's such a likelihood of a big crash that you'll lose way more time than you'll gain. So Danger Man passes. Oh, does want to get back across to defend. Can we not quite set that up like that? There's definitely... I need to stop quite putting it on as far onto 2 wheels. Yeah, I think on the final lap we'd have to fire it to the inside. Better than that. Oh, don't overdrive through here. No, it is neat. Neat enough, tidy enough. Danger Man to the outside. Oh, whoa, to someone. Thank you. I shall read that in a minute once we have finished the madness, whatever madness we have going on here. Oh, that's a bobble, and that's a jump and a half. We will be defending, not really defending through here. Don't really need to. It's not a great overtaking opportunity. It's coming out of the chicane in the final couple of corners is where it's going to come down to. And once again, the first race of the stream. Me versus Danger Man. McGliska's in this one as well. This is definitely not out of it if they get a big toe on the exit of here. And if me and Danger Man stumble over each other. Oh, I stumbled over the curb horribly there. Danger Man's up on 2 wheels. Big moment for the red car. That is very, very close. It's in an awkward place. Or is it a very awkward place? There is a gap on the outside that we are going to send an orange car through. And we oversteered. The back end of said orange car just didn't stick on the road. I asked too much of it. I mean... There are a couple of things we could have done. It's if the back end had stuck there, we would have won because we would have been on the inside for the final corner, and we could have controlled the final corner basically. Maybe on the banked corner, if I'd lifted as Danger Man was starting to go up, we could have dove underneath, got to the inside. Possibly that would have worked. But you've got to make that decision in half a second, and it wasn't a huge amount of time to figure that one. It was close. It was a good race. Was a good race. We ended up 3rd. Chris would get 4th ahead of Sam and then Childish. Lado gets 7th ahead of Longbow, Blakey and Ewan round out the top 10. Yeah, and that was a... not snappy oversteery car. It was a sort of a more gradual oversteery car, but it could catch you out. It could cause you trouble. But yeah, I enjoyed the race though. It is a great. I love that track. It's been a track that's been around for a really, really long time, and has always been good. Always made good racing. So. It's been fun to revisit it. Dima, thank you very much for the donation. Saying Lado played Stray last night. You should check it out. He plays a stray cat, and the game is a nice change of pace. I do indeed want to have a look at that. I will indeed play it at some point. Being a cat person myself, then yeah, I have no doubt it'll be interesting and a great game to play through, so to speak. Yeah, I want to give it a try. I haven't got the time this week, probably. I'm having a busy week, but yeah, I will definitely check it out. I might wait till it's on sale, because I'm in no rush. I'm not going to be watching, no offense to Lado's stream, I'm sure Lado's stream was great, but I'm not going to be watching any videos on it. I'm not going to be watching anything about it, so if I wait until it's on sale at some point, I'm just going to be spoilt for me. I've no mad rush to play it, so I might wait until it comes on sale and pick it up then. So, yeah, I do look forward to giving it a try, though. I mean, to be fair, there's a whole load of games that I want to play. I'm also very, very much looking forward to Total War Warhammer 3, the, what is it called? The big campaign, Immortal Empires? I think that's the name for it. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Whenever that comes out, that is what I will be playing a lot of. So yeah, there's so many games. There's so many games around the place. I think we're ready to go. So sports cars, Massacro and Jester are your two options here. I generally drive the Massacro of the two. That's just, again, is the one I've always liked. Always preferred the way the Massacro drives. Great sports car for some close racing. Zev, thank you very much for the donation. So, may I request AI in the Sky if you have, or Tubes of Despair, maybe if you don't. I can have a look. I don't recognise the name AI in the Sky, but I might still have it. I sometimes surprise myself with what random tracks I have kicking around, but I'll have a look. I mean, Tubes of Despair is always a popular mayhem-inducing nightmare. There is plenty of Massacros going on here. I do not see... Oh, I see a Jester. Is that a Lado and a Jester? I see a yellow Jester. Could be Lado, could be Jamie. I think they're normally the main two driving in the yellow. That I know of course. We have got Jamie's in the Massacro on the inside coming up here. Now these will oversteer less. Sorry, in fact these are pretty grippy cars. Yeah, but you could get them to slide. Yeah, Danger Man does normally drive a Jester. you can like we've done this so often. We can often guess who is in what cars. Like historically speaking, I will always drive the Massacro. Given the choice of these, everyone knows I will drive the Massacro. Danger Man will normally drive the Jester. Oh, Mute is pointing the wrong way. Glisko will normally drive a Massacro as well. Yeah, Chris is in the Massacro. We got to have the handling characteristics of the cars that we like, and if it works, why mess with it? We have got a little bit shuffled out through the chicanes, but that's okay. That's all good. Whoa, Valentine's to the top. Glisko got a tag from a Chris and wandered a little bit wide. We've got a great run through all of there. Not going to do anything stupid on lap 1. Just going to set the car up nicely. Chris will launch it across the curb, but won't be able to hold that. We will get a better run. Now, these are more plausible for a big slingshot. What colour is that Level 8's got? And that is not the normal toothpaste colour that Level 8 has. Oh, what? That's cool. I like it. It's an interesting different colour we have going on. Sorry, I've distracted from the racing with like a kind of coppery colour. It might be like a crew colour, or might be again, these have got livery, so sometimes I think the colours don't quite show up properly. Oh, I'm going to run a smidge wide through there, but that's all good. Can we get a good exit here and make a pass? Danger Man brushed the wall, although got a curb boost on the exit. Glisko absolutely launched it through the chicane. And again, Glisko's doing rallycross at the moment with a GT car, as you do. Oh, don't go to the outside of that. Salmon sent it to the inside. It's getting busy. It's getting busy with Aston Martins, and it certainly does seem this is the car to have. Danger Man is the lone jester fighting it at the moment. Doesn't mean we won't see some more join the group at some point. Catch up and slipstream, as ever, is turned on. We are out wide through here, but that's more just because there's so many cars about. I was just looking for a bit of space, which we found. Wasn't the quickest line through. We got a good slingshot off there. Salmon's up high. Well, Salmon's up high. Contact gave me a nice car-sized gap. Is that a hyper I see coming to join us? It is indeed. I'm going to try and actually duck underneath both of them. It's 3 wide. Oh, I go for the double pass. It doesn't quite come off. It's still 3 wide. No one wants to yield. I don't know why we're fighting this hard. I went for that move only because it was spectacular. Like, it wasn't a sensible... That was not a sensible move in the slightest, but if it had worked, it would have been the most spectacular double pass. In the end, we just all slowed each other down. Oh, Salmon, don't go that far to the inside. Christ. We're all swapping paint. Problem is, when you're on that tighter a line, the issue you get, which you saw there, is you slide up in front of everybody and you slow everyone down, which, when it's one car, they can get away with it. When you've got 3 cars vying for position, the chances are there's a crash. Now, that crash might not involve you, and there's also a good chance it will involve you. Everyone kind of got away with it. Let's go lost some time in that. Not out of contention completely, though. We've got a few more laps to go. I saw the turquoise car further back. We are very quick through that section. That was a very weird thing that went on there. We gave Chris a bump and the camera got a bit freaked out. Didn't really do much. We're again stuck on the outside of a 3 wide. Now we're in the middle of a 3 wide and Danger Man's through. Chris gets a good run off of the corner. Danger Man's going to fire us through and we are now clear to at least attack the next chicane on our own. Salmon is, well, of course, slow on the exit with the catch-up affected engine. We're back to second behind the Danger Man. We're going to have another change of position here towards the penultimate corner. We'll try and shut out the Jester if we can. It's going to give us a bump through the final corner, and then the slipstream runs are going on. Oh, it's madness, this race. This race with these cars is mad. They've got a lot more grip than you get from the muscle cars, which does make them a bit easier to... Oh, I think I lag bubbled Danger Man there. I technically never touched the car, but it got very sideways. Either that was a laggy push from me, or that was a curb spin, and I'm not... I feel like it was a laggy push. It looked like it. But yeah, you never know with good old GTA. We have got a purple car up the inside. We might get to the inside. Danger Man through here, possibly. Might not even need to. As we get off the corner, I'm not going... That's a weird angle to tackle the chicane at, so let's not. Chris is there having a look. Oh, we're throwing that in there with a lot of speed. Oh, too much. Oh, we were carrying great speed. We kind of had the draft. If we could have kept that on the track, would have been great. Now we're to the outside of a Danger Man. Now, this is what we tried last time around with the Dominator. The problem is that grass, you just lose so much time getting airborne. How many laps have we got left to go? There's still a couple more of this to go. Gliska's back in the fight with the Massacro to the outside. We have got Lado with one of the Jesters, although that slid wide. We are 3 wide again. This is a race of just car positioning. You constantly got to deal with cars on your inside, cars on your outside. You kind of got to know almost where everybody is at all times, and that's very difficult and easy to get wrong. They're going to wander wide. They are a little bit. Oh, that one there was a contact on Danger Man. I will let Danger Man back past whenever they get back on the circuit. There they are. It was the lightest of brushes as well on Danger Man. It was just enough to unsettle the car because it was at such a high-speed portion of the track. Oh. I got a bump from Blakey in that one. Hello, Blakey. Danger Man really is the only Jester in this field. It's just, we're down to 10th and there is one Jester in front of us. This is getting very busy. This is probably not going to last till the end. I'm just going to hazard a guess. Something's got to give at some point, and I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just hoping it's not me, really. Pink car's having a look. We're going to be a little bit slow on the exit. That's okay. I'm kind of fine. We could sneak our way up. Oh, Gliska had contact. I don't know whether they've straightened that one up or not. I can't really look away from the road in front of me. We will give space to either Lado or Jamie, whoever it was on the outside. We will fire the car up the inside here. Now, Chris will be quicker on the exit. That's fine. It's more of a defensive move from anyone behind, more than anything else here. It's Lado that is in this fight. I'm going to be careful. Chris is all over the curbs. This is a manic race. Oh, forgot how manic the Roval track could get sometimes here. Sam and I had no idea where they were going. So in the end, I didn't know. We just bumped them forwards. It is going to be too wide into the penultimate corner. We are nicely through there and nicely around the final turn. Chris on the outside. Oh, we just need to do that again. One more time. One more time of asking around this circuit. A lot of Massacros are in front of me. Oh, Childish and Chris got together. A lot of Massacros are behind me. Lado's to the inside. Lado with some understeer going on through there. Can we carry enough momentum around the outside? We can. It does put on a wonky line through here, but the move is complete at least. Chris is having a look to the inside now. Oh, we get a wheel on the dirt. That just makes it a little slow through there, but we're quick on the exit. we found a little bit of speed. We found a bit too much speed though. We found the back of Childish's car. So it's Hyper and Sam and Chris with a good run. He's having a look about. Chris up onto two wheels. I mean, we're in a good place for a big slipstream pull. Salmon with a huge moment. Salmon with an absolutely massive moment. I'm through the middle. We're side by side with Charles. I had to lift because we're going to end up in the door of the red car. Hyper's all the way to the inside. Stevie's turned up at the last minute. It is 3 wide into the final corner, and Hyper's going to get it, and we're going to cross the line in second. Oh, good God. That was amazing. That was an absolutely amazing race. Jeez. Hyper took victory. We got second from Childish. Chris was fourth. Stevie, we hadn't seen Stevie all race. Stevie must have had a hell of a final lap and ended up in fifth somehow. Salmon sixth, ahead of Gliska, Amy, Lado, and Mute round out the top 10. Ewan gets the fastest lap of the race. Whew. That track has always been excellent, and that proves why I like this track so much. That proves why I like this track so much. It makes really, really good racing. Well done, Hyper. Well done, Hyper. Great race. Great race for everyone involved, in fact, in that one. I apologise, Dangerman, for a little bump in a couple of places. I think one was lag, one was definitely a little bit of a nudge. We waited. I don't know what happened, though, after that one. Sadly, we just got it like that. When that whole pack descends, it's terrifying. The whole pack is a terrifying thing. Ewan is collecting fastest laps, and Chris is making. Although Chris, you might be making fourth place your home. However, you haven't exploded first today, so that is a bonus. Like, it's it could be worse. It could be worse. You have managed to not blow up through an entire race. Admittedly, that is a difficult one to blow up on. Not impossible, as Jamie found, but it is a more difficult area to blow up the vehicles. Oh. Well, there we go. A nice, sensible race to start off with. If you're just joining the stream now, welcome. Welcome to. I mean, well, you missed a great race. we will have plenty more. I'm sure we will have plenty more silliness to come. Chris managed to survive an actual race, which is oh dear, everyone is spawning in. Yeah, if you're expecting to see all the new cars, I'm afraid you will be a little bit disappointed. Some are going to turn up in these sort of moments. We're not likely to be seeing many in races, owing to tracks not featuring them as of yet. It's just the way it goes. It's a kind of a shame stuff doesn't automatically, I feel like it should automatically be added to existing tracks. Like, I don't know why it's a thing, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Char reckoning Longbow should have a better starting position. Well, Longbow needs to not be in Canada for that to happen. Unfortunately, Canadian ping means Longbow will be down the back very, very regularly. That is sadly the way of GTA. A proper random grid would be nice. However, GTA doesn't do a proper random grid. Now, we were... so Trey was asked for. Let's have AI in the sky. We do have it. Okay. I remember this one. It does kind of work. But it kind of works, but kind of doesn't. So we'll go with Tubes of Despair. It'll be a little bit later. I'm going to go for a secondary guess one now. We'll go with Tubes of Despair. Mostly because the AI in the Sky one is iffy. And I can't remember all the things needed to make it work properly. And I think the track's quite funny as well. So, yeah, maybe at some point we will check it and everything. But we are instead going to go to... No, I can't go there. That's a rally stage. That's point to point. That would not work. That would not work at all. We did that one last week. Come on, we want some variety from our random lucky dip. And instead we will go... Why does it want to keep going? Stop telling us to go to the go-kart track. How do I couldn't do that if I tried in a million years. We are going to go to... Another one we did last week? Apparently, this whole random picking does not really come up with a very good options, does it? Sure, let's go here. I believe this is a sensible track. I vaguely remember this track, but there we go. This is a level 8 circuit. I don't know what cars we've got. I will presume it is locked to stuff. Does this one have some narrow bits? I think it has some narrow bits on it, which could be fun / sketchy as anything. It's interesting how often those two tend to go together. Also, Danger Man had their mic in the game chat. Yeah. Okay, we don't want traffic, we don't want wanted levels. We do want that, though. Don't let bloody... Novreths cause chaos with police, as ever. Petrolhead, thank you very much for the... for the donation. I won't read out the message, just in case anyone is wanting to watch the football later and has managed to avoid the results so far. But thank you very much indeed for the donation. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation, saying, damn taxes, love your content. I agree. I agree. Taxes suck. And I had to, well, because I'm self-employed, I had to pay my tax bill yesterday. That was a horrible, horrible thing. So, yeah, taxes suck. Pretty much. Right, we'll go with supercars. I think this is locked. I believe this is locked. If it isn't locked, the way that we do this, the easiest way to kind of make this all work is if this isn't locked to a certain car, we will race with whatever the game initially loads us in with. Okay? If it's locked to like 2 or 3 cars, you can select. But if it's an open selection, then you must select. You must select the first one the game loads you in with. Pretty straightforward. It's not likely to be remembered, but we will try. We will try. It's locked to 3. It's locked to 3 supercars. Okay, so you can select whichever one out of the 3 supercars you want. That's fine then. Apparently we're banning Danger Man. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why we're banning Danger Man, but sure, I will generally agree with that one. If in doubt, ban Danger Man. Let's see what we are going to be racing around here today. I mean, I think this is quite a narrow track. This could be chaos. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever driven the Zeno. Driven the Ignis, and I love that. It's great. It's not very fast, though. And I'm going to drive the Zeno, because I don't think I've ever used it. I don't even recognise the name. That's how out of date I am with my GTA cars, is I just don't recognise them anymore. There's so many, and they all look the bloody same. Well, a lot of them look the same. Also, I think it's going to rain. I don't know if that's going to go well. Please don't be raining. Please don't be... Oh, bugger. I hope this is all-wheel drive. I really hope this is all-wheel drive. Because I'm pretty sure the Ignis thing is... To me, it's so weird having a supercar called the Ignis because I just see the little Suzuki thing. Oh no, this has got slippery surfacey props. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone who didn't start at about the top 5. Yeah. I just see Crane not on the ground. Ah! Hello. Alright, we are going to be... Oh, I thought that... For some reason I thought that was going to be a U-turn. But that's fine. Yeah, so we've got some slippery surface props to look out for. Oh, we've got a narrowing section up here. We will get to the inside of Mute. Don't want to run wide particularly. You can run wide to get a little bit of curb boosting. And then get very quickly off that concrete. Oh, yeah, this is a very, very technical circuit. Oh, is this where Lado... Is it Lado? Someone blew up on a bridge support? Because the chains for the bridges are mines. And... if you run wide and clip them, you can actually detonate your car with a mine. Ewan has got to the front and is currently vanishing. Whoa, that's a big slide. Catch up, not very effective around here by the looks of it, because, well, we're very, very quick. The rain not helping matters. I cannot keep up with these Ignises. There's nothing I can seem to really do about them. They are just gone. Did I turn something? Did I break a setting in this? Possibly. Is it because they're all-wheel drive in the rain? Also possible. Looks like Hyper has a Zeno as well. Oh, yeah, with there being so little in the way of straights. Oh, that's a big slide. I'm really struggling with this car. I'm very, very much struggling. Woolala, Senior Blanco, thank you very much for the donation. I shall read that at the end of the race here. Hopefully we will get a podium or something. Hopefully we can start getting some speed in this one. Did not have a good place. Didn't have a good line really there. Didn't do much with my car. Now if me and Hyper work together, maybe we can slingshot our way back up to Mute. Impossible. Oh, Danger Man's here. We know that. If that card does seem quick. Ewan is just checked out in this one. Ewan is gone. Don't seem to have much of an answer for those cars. No. for a brief section, we can kind of keep up, and then they just go. Oh. And now Stevie's turned up with one, which is gradually hemorrhaging positions to the Lamborghini style thing. Oh, that's a dive bomb. It's just a little bit of a dive bomb. It seems everybody has gone for... Yeah, me and Hyper have gone for the Xeno, and we are just hemorrhaging all of the positions. If this was dry, who knows what we might see? Whether this would have been different, I don't know. I don't remember this. But I vaguely remember the track. I don't remember driving these cars around it. Oh, that's around the outside of the pouring rain, and we almost make it work. We're still desperately trying. We do get the pass completed on Hyper. I don't know if Chipman is about to come past with another one of the Ignus's Ignite. I don't know. Whatever it is, a lot faster than we are, basically. We just have to accept that this is kind of a multi-class race. And while third was looking all right at one point, goals have changed to just be try and get the fastest Xeno, I guess. I don't know who. Someone will have got in the champion. As much as I love the look of the car, he's not fast. That will be even worse, I would imagine, in the rain as well. Can't find a way past Hyper here. Better off just following. I'm just trying to be neat and tidy down this hill, actually. Hyper gets a big slide. Can I make something work on the outside there? Unlikely. Not quite. Get a good exit, though. And you never know. Oh. Now we're going to have to be careful. It's the slippy surface. Oh, God. And we've got two more bloody Lamborghinis. Oh, well, that made short. Yeah, okay, so Hyper doesn't really want to... there goes another one. Jeez, didn't realise they were going to be that popular. Yeah, Hyper doesn't really want us to get stuck somewhere, because then Hyper's going to have a very boring race, because we are unable to compete with those cars at all. So it's kind of our own little personal battle. We've slipped out of the top 10, slid all the way up. The rain has made a mess of this. The rain has really made an absolute mess of this. I do like the changeable weather in GTA, of course. Oh, there's someone with a champion. Did not fancy trying to continue the race there. I do like that you can have variable weather in races. It can start raining halfway through. And while it's not the biggest change in the world, it does affect the way the cars drive. We have you get more oversteer. You get more understeer. You can get in. Braking's more difficult in the wet. Not by as much as it should be, but it's still very GTA arcadey handling. But it is still a thing you have to deal with. And this is like the worst conditions you get outside of the winter snow. Oh, that was close to a big accident. And again, just try and keep the car under control. Danger Man does lead the way from Ewan. Newt is in third at the moment. Up at the front, the bit of the race that doesn't really matter. Oh, there's a gap there. Oh no! Where has my Xeno buddy gone? That thing's gone stuck. Oh, there is, I think, maybe? I thought I saw the nameplate, but I don't see the car. I mean, the track's awesome. I like this track. It's a real challenge. Is that Hyper behind? I think it is. Oi. Bloody hell. Get stopped. Where is the Xeno buddy? It's in a battle with some Lamborghinis. If it's going to get pulled... I was going to wait for Hyper, but if Hyper's going to get pulled by Lambos forward towards me, I might as well just go. And then it will catch us at some point. I mean, we're in the top 10. We know it's never going to last. The rain is finally subsiding. Maybe we will have a drying track by the end of this. Well, it feels like it's subsiding a little bit. Maybe we'll have a drying track. But that's a big maybe. Oh, and Longbow and Nugs have got connected. It's still too late on the brakes there. And Longbow is passed. And we have got our Xeno friend again. We can go back to having our own little race for the honour of the non-Ignis cars. I think I saw a tiny bit of sunlight and I got excited that it might be stopping raining, but it's really not at the moment. Can't go through that gap. We will lift and coast our way down there. Slide over the top of that low grip surface. Oh, and Vortex has found the mine bridge and exploded. Sadly, not for position. Come on, Hyper. Come on. We need to have a final couple of lap battle, especially if it is looking like it's starting to dry out. It is definitely looking slightly brighter here. I mean, if it dries, it's still not going to be anywhere near enough laps to do anything. We might have a dry end, like the final lap. We might be able to see what this car can do. But that'll be it. We can go back to our little battle. Plus, I think we're quicker when we're together because we can slipstream each other, and that might be only thing helping. It's quite bright by the start-finish line. It then gets really miserable when we get up this end of the circuit. We get a great exit out of there. That was a fantastic run off of the hairpin. We'll get another half-decent exit from that one. That bridge has also been cleared of the mine. I don't know who did that one. We're not going to be flat down here. The drizzle still... It's just... Yeah, we've still got drizzle, so we're definitely not going to be having a dry track at the end of this. We've only got 2 more laps to go. It's a little bit longer race. Well, it's a longer race than intended, but I think that's partly to do with the rain. Oh, making it just a slower race. That was all wrong by me. We're all crossed up. There, can I duck underneath? We're trying, but not quite able to make that one stick. Again, carrying lots of speed. Not able to do much though. We'll just sit. We'll bide our time. We'll let Hyper make a big slide through the final corner. Yeah, it's practically bright sunshine down this part of the circuit. Get the car stopped. We do. Make the pass. Work. And out the other side. We've got another Lamborghini car. Unfortunately, I think the Lamborghini is going to ruin the... ruin the fight for 10. I think the Lamborghini is going to be too fast. Blakey's to the front. Go on, Team Orange. I might not be able to be there. I definitely do not have a car capable of fighting at the front. But Team Orange can be represented somehow. Oh no, that was some foliage that got the better of us. We snuck past. Oh, we might have another one. Level 8 has come to join us. We might have a 3 Xeno battle. Oh, that was a fire up the inside and hope. It kind of worked. Not very well. Oh, no, Lamborghini, don't get out of shape in front of me. Please. Hyper's out wide. Oh, Hyper with a big slide. No, that was a bit greedy. I mean, a gap was there. It was there briefly. We're going to have a lift through here. It's getting a bit too close to an accident. Me and Hyper are going to wipe each other out at level 8. He's going to win the Xeno battle, or we'll get scooped by a Lambo, and we will lose the Xeno battle through no fault of our own. God damn it. Oh, bloody hell. I think Hyper actually waited. Alright, we cannot let level 8 get away with this. Not that. It was really our fault on this one. Now the grip's funny because we really don't have any idea what grip we've got anymore, because the track is now mostly dry, I think. Still damp in places, but we've not driven this before. We don't know what level of grip these cars are going to have here. And I don't know where the wet patches might still be. At what point the game is going to transition to a full dry circuit, if you like. So, yeah, we're still going to be a little bit careful. Hyper's going to look to the inside, although we'll not be able to get off the corner well from that. We will bobble the curb a little bit. I'm trying to catch level 8 and bring Hyper with, but I think it's going to be too late for that one. I think level 8 is just going to get far enough away in this. We're not going to be able to do very much. And this car is definitely better in the dry. I still think the Ignis is just a faster car overall. However, Danger Man looks like they've taken victory, although that leaderboard there is not always correct. So we will have to wait and see when we actually do get the final leaderboard to know what the finishing positions truly are. Yeah, this has been... Oh! That's been a big ask of the Xeno through there. That was a monstrous ask of the car. Arm crossed up. It's going to be a battle between me and Hyper to the line. I mean, it's a fitting end. It was a fitting end. Oh, what a race. The Xeno's 10th, 11th and 12th. That was the best we could manage. Fastest lap will go to Longbow, 32.6 on that one. I'm going to presume those fastest laps were the final lap for us. Yeah, Hyper, that was a brilliant, brilliant race. That was a brilliant, brilliant race. I mean, it didn't really work overall. The weather played a part. I guess the Ignis is quick. But it was very much a multi-class race right there. Do we have... Lado was the highest placed champion, but I think that's parked. So, yeah, the champions didn't work at all. Beautiful cars, but only good in a one-make race, pretty much. The rain was interesting on that one, that's for sure. God dear. Senior Blanco, thank you very much for the donation, saying Pierre Gasly's name in English is Peter Petrol Pump. Oh, that's got to be a boo, right? That's definitely got to be a boo to you. But I do thank you for the donation. But it is still going to be a boo. Pone, thank you for the donation. Saying if you play Clue in a hot tub, it becomes a jacuzzi. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to give you a boo for that one. I quite liked it. I quite like that one. So we are not going to give you a boo. H2G2, thank you for the donation. So I just got back from watching the Euro 2022 final and have updated my haiku about the sandwich saga based on actual feedback. It now goes, sausages sizzle, bring the bread and the brown sauce. Carly was impressed. Indeed. Indeed. You know what? I will... yeah, I will take it. If actually, I might be having to do food tomorrow. I think I'm on food duty tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to Tesco quite early tomorrow morning. But I love the level we have got to when donations are coming in haiku formats, haiku and limerick format. There we go. That is always impressive. We're going to go to sports cars next. We're going to go for 6 laps. It's not a very long lap, but it is quite a slow lap by virtue of it being a very technical circuit. I definitely did have catch up on, I think. I think Ewan did get caught later on by the Lambos. Hopefully this will be a little bit more balanced. We shall see. I don't know what's locked and what's not here, so we shall see what happens. I think I'll go past it. It doesn't really matter. I haven't got sound on anyway, so... oh, is things frozen? No? Okay, it just stops. You know what, the radio's buggered where it is. Again, if this is... Same rules as last time. If this is locked to a small number of vehicles, use whatever from there. If it's unlocked, we'll use the first vehicle the game spawns in, basically. Spawns you into, so there we go. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying in a Swedish radio show where Christian von Koenigsegg told the story of the car brand, he said that they have only built 250 cars during the 20 years, saying it's not because we're lazy. Only polishing all the surfaces of one car takes about 300 hours. I can imagine polishing a Koenigsegg takes a long time. I also didn't pay attention to what we loaded into, and I'm pretty sure we loaded into the Porsche. This looks like it's open. Yeah, I think we did load into the Porsche. So, yeah, I was checking to see what was unlocked. Oh no, it is. You know what? I'm going to drive the Comet because it's fairly new. It was actually it was locked to a small number of cars, so you could go with what you wanted. I don't know whether the Comet is S2 is any good. I feel like we might be about to go and have another bumble around, but let's find out. We are off and underway. Well, me and Hyper have got the same car at least. We have got Massacro to the inside. Danger Man is in. We've got Massacro race car. Danger Man's in a normal Massacro. The 770s. Oh dear. Might have fired that one a little bit too much in there. We have definitely got speed. We've definitely got some speed. I love the. Whoa, that grey car caused some trouble. Uh-oh. I was busy looking. I was confused by the boot of the bloody Comet, and I wasn't paying attention. I'm really sorry. Where the roof goes makes a really weird shape on this, and I was trying to figure out when I was looking at Hyper's car. God damn! I got nudged from. I don't know. I got a nudge on the rear corner that just turned my car left across everybody, and it just wanted to play bumper cars from that. Like once that starts going. I can see how this race is going already. We'll fire the Massacro forward. You weren't quick enough through there. Right. We'll have to pick and choose our way through here carefully. I mean, if we're quick enough, we can probably make up some ground. Level 8 is braving it with the VTSR. Whoa. I think that will struggle in this. Not impossible. Oh, the Reds has gone straight on. There was probably a push involved in all of that, let's face it. Longbow has also found a place to get into trouble. I'm desperately trying to keep myself out of trouble. We're up to 14th, that's something. Oh, Chris, go back the right way. I was sort of committed on that corner, and I don't know whether Chris knew we were vaguely on the inside or what. Possibly not. It's really easy just to miss where cars are sometimes. And I couldn't back out of that one quick enough. The Comet feels at least half decent, which is something. Can I get some slipstream though? Hello, Stevie. There goes some slipstream. That works. See how that Porsche did not want to carry anywhere near as much speed through there as it could. It's difficult to judge because we're getting pulled. Not only are we trying to figure out, we're trying to go as fast as I can through the corner, but I'm figuring out where I need to brake because of slipstream and everything. So that was dicey for me. We've got a good run up here because we're slipstreaming off of Ewan. We're going to get shuffled around the outside, but again, if I can keep in the draft on the exit, that works for us. Okay, we're up to 9th. It starts getting a little bit quieter up here, and that's what we need. Ewan is all crossed up. Ewan and Chris are going to come back on the circuit. I knew they were going to appear, I just didn't quite know when. Didn't know whenabouts those two were going to turn up on the circuit, so we had to give them some space. Sadly, it costs us a bunch of time. Ewan is going to slide, and we will make that position stick. We've got a good run all the way down here, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Chris can't stop. It's another one. It's another one just gone straight on into the wall. That wall has gathered a few cars so far. I mean, I had nothing to do with that either. Maybe Chris was getting a slipstream off the car ahead or just missed the braking point, not sure which. One of the two. Here comes Ewan towards turn 1. He's going to try to go around the outside. Doesn't work. There is the lead pack. It's being led by a Danger Man at the moment, I believe, although this is going to change quite a lot. So yes, Danger Man, Newt, Hyper, Childish Salmon, Mafia Dad is just in front of us in the blue car, and then we've got Ewan coming to join us, and then there's a bit of a gap back. Oh, this car's pretty good, actually. I'm liking the Comet. Nothing terribly wrong with it. No weird handling quirks. Seems pretty rapid. Seems more stable than some of the other cars in this field, that's for sure. We will curb if we can there. So we've got 3 Comets in the lead group, a Massacro and a 770. I'm about to make it 4 Comets, and there's 2 Massacro race cars behind that will potentially join in the fun. I mean, now we've hit the group, of course. Now the track changes. We were enjoying running around the track kind of in, I say fresh air, but not having to deal with other cars around us. It was nice. You could be really quick in places. And now it's all different. Because now we're going to have to lift in places. We're going to have to brake. Oh, we're definitely going to have to lift and brake and try and dodge that mess. Danger Man got unlucky. Not really anything they could do in that one. Way to the inside. The Comet's brakes are strong, although not for Hyper, who is another one who ends up in that wall. How many cars do we reckon have gone straight on in there? I mean, we've seen at least 3 in the first, well, 3 laps. There's been a car a lap pretty much has ended up in that wall, and I'm going to guess more have gone in further back. It won't just have been cars in the front group that have done it. So yeah, that is a dangerous. To say dangerous corner, you're just going to brake earlier than you think you do, especially. Oh, Charles just came across just a normal racing line there. I was just carrying so much speed, had a huge run from the slipstream going on. Now that run will go to Salmon. He's going to have a look to the inside at the hairpin. That's fine. I don't really need to say, not that fussed. We could actually get a better run on the exit anyway on that wide line. We know, of course, we're never going to be able to hold the position. That's the whole point of the catch-up. It allows... I had a terrible start in this one. I was backwards. I was 20-something position on the first lap, and we've caught back up. The whole pack is catching back up, and soon we're going to have a lot of company going on. Oh, that's a little bit of a slide over the dirt. But yeah, that's fine. We've got Danger Man, Charlie. I think it's still the same group. I don't think anyone's joining it at the moment. We might see some cars. Is anyone going to go in the wall this time around? Not going to be me. Anyone in? Nope. Everyone well behaved from the lead pack. Further back is anyone's guess. We might have finally figured out how to deal with that wall. So yeah, Mafia Dad's clinging on in 8th, not too far away. There's a bit of a gap back to Nugs, and then there's a bit of a gap to anyone further than that. It is a short run to the finish line with these cars. I don't know if you're going to have time. I don't think you'll have time for a slipstream pass to the line. Not saying it's impossible, because I've thought that in the past and cars have done it. But I think it unlikely, shall we say, for a slipstream pass to the line to happen with these. They're so quick that I just don't think it has time for the slipstream to really take effect. Oh, not going to be a gap there, really. Awkward angle. Slipstream at the wrong point as well. Oy, hello, Mew. Okay, Charles does give space on the inside. They're going to do basically what I was doing. I tried to be able to get my car across, but I couldn't. So Childish will get the run. Danger Man's to the inside, and we'll get both of us on the run up the hill. That's okay. We will get Danger Man back, I am sure, as we head into this next section. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not putting my nose in a 3 wide there. That will end in a really big wreck. Still trading of paint here. I'm just looking for any place I can sneak an advantage. Oh, well, there was almost one. Not quite, though. We're going to have to lift because Childish is sliding. Danger Man's sliding now. We are on the brakes. Oh. Salmon gave us a help. We didn't make the wall, though. Hyper is here. Hello, Hyper. We've just been stuck together for this entire circuit. Have some oversteer through there. We've got a great run through all of this, though. Oh, not quite made that one work. I mean, I think that's fair enough. Danger Man has to turn in at some point for that corner. We had a big dive bomb. Like, I'm not annoyed about the contacts on that one. It was worth a go, and that was partly me thinking for the final, the run to the line. I mean, I would do that in a heartbeat on the final lap of the race. I will probably have to do that on the final lap of the race. It's unlikely, unless you've got a big lead, you're probably going to be fighting for it. So, yeah, I would take that gamble, and if I don't, someone behind will into that corner. However, you've got to make sure you do it as cleanly as possible if you're going to go for that one. Salmon did get the move across just about in time. There's a spin for a red car. I think that might be Childish that's out now of this group. and it's probably out of time to do anything about it. Ewan's joined the fray. Level 8 has actually caught up with the big Cadillac. I'm impressed about that. The STVRCT, I don't know, whatever the damn thing is called in this game. It's a caddy. Just go with that. We're looking, I mean, we are on one side of Danger Man and the other side of Danger Man, looking every which way to try and find a way past. We have got a good run down here. We will make it too wide through a difficult section here. We're still stuck side by side, and Danger Man wants to keep the door shut there. We are onto the bridge now. We've got a good run off of it, and the only thing is, because we're 2 and 3 wide, it may be a case of I've got nowhere to go here. Well, one thing I might be able to do is get... No, I got oversteer again. There's nowhere to go. I got stuck. The line I wanted to take was kind of taken away by Ewan. So my only hope was get a really good line through that final corner and get the drive, but I bobbled it. We got oversteer and a little bit of a bump on the road. But even if I didn't, I just don't think we had space. I think there was just too much squabbling almost for position. No one was in a bit of clean air to mount a proper attack on that one. Which is how it goes. Sometimes. Good, another good fun race. Where did Hyper end up? Hyper ended up 14th. Something went wrong there. Although I will say the top. The top 11 were covered by 9 seconds. Oh, that was a great race. That was a very good race indeed. They did a good job of defending on that final lap. Defended where they needed to, and then Ewan got in the way. Ewan did nothing wrong, but I couldn't make an overtake on Danger Man because Ewan was there. I mean, Ewan wanted to be the one to make an overtake on Danger Man as well, so it's fair enough. But Ewan actually ended up being a really good sort of rear gunner for a Danger Man there. So, not intentionally, of course. Ewan's trying to progress their position as much as all of the rest of us. But that was a really, really good race. So yeah, well done everyone involved in that lead group. Apparently, Deranged Citizen and Valitane are going to get warnings for driving standards on that one. I mean, that is definitely a difficult circuit. However, as we showed, we could go side by side through most of a bloody lap at the end of that. We went side by side for most of a lap with about 6 cars behind us, everyone trying to make any position they could. Oh, Longbow had a controller disconnect. Never good. Never good. We've all been there, sadly. Currently I've not got my controller plugged in, but even when I have using my controller as a wired controller, sometimes it just decides it's had enough and will disconnect for random time. So yeah, gotta love. I mean, that's your gaming things. That's how you don't get that problem with real race cars. Although I have seen steering wheels come off, so I guess you kind of can. Steering wheels come off, dashes die, and all. So if dash dies, it's not the worst thing in the world, but the steering wheel actually comes off the quick release. That's a problem. It's definitely. Didn't a rally driver have to drive it on the? I know I've definitely seen drag cars go with the wheel just immediately come off and they've steered it on the. I guess like the bolt, whatever it is, like just the steering column. I had a feeling a rally car did as well. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I might be wrong. If someone remembers a rally car having to be steered basically on the steering column bit, let me know. Someone will have done at some point. Considering there was a picture of a Lancia. It probably was a Lancia because of course it would be. Where they were like sat on the bonnet using the throttle cable itself to control the throttle because it was broken. Because rally drivers are mad. Oi! Don't you bloody start, Stevie. I will feed you to Nareths. Nareths, I will feed you a Stevie! That worked. That worked so much better than I ever expected. Well, the rat has exploded as well now. And the gangs are unhappy. I only fed Stevie to a mad pilot. This has been predictable chaos. It has been predictably chaos in this one. The gangs are very angry at Nafila. I don't know why. Or the gangs might be angry at me because the dots are red. I'm just going to vacate this area of madness before I get shot up. Oh dear. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going over here now. And I'm going to load a race anyway, so we will get out of this mess. You know where we're going to go now. It is that time. Look, we've had 2 sensible races in a row. Zav asked for a very special track. So we will go to a very painful track. we haven't been here for a little while. It's been a few streams since we've come to the Tubes of Despair. We've done Overlord's Misfortune more recently, and we've done Brazen Theft and all of those. We haven't come to here for a little while. Definitely not doing that. I can tell you that much. Right, from last job, let's invite everybody in. So, the Tubes of Despair. If this is your first time hearing about the great Tubes of Despair, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat. It is a special sort of hell, are these tubes, where things regularly go very wrong and regularly go very badly. The lap, I mean, it looks kind of like a dart. It looks simple. It's only just under a mile long as well. It is far from simple though, and a lot of things are going to go wrong. We generally have a rule for the cars. We're gonna drive compacts to start with. I don't think we've done these before. I'm gonna say you're not allowed to use the, oh god, what are the 2 fast ones? The Brioso race car. Brioso 500, is that the one? The Fiat 500 race car. And I think there's another fast one. I just don't remember what it is. But is there another fast one in this category? Might be a new fast one. I had a feeling there was. Pantos are fine because they're an uncontrollable mess half the time. Why did I think there was something else fast in this one? I mean, the HSW can be enabled. Custom vehicles aren't, so that doesn't really matter. I didn't think the club... Was the club crazy quick? Possibly the club? Yeah, the club might be fast. I don't know. Sure, we'll go with... We'll ban the Brioso and we'll ban the club, in the hope of having... I say, you can pick what you want from the rest of it. Oh, I think some... I don't know whether all the invites worked. I don't know. There are a couple of spaces, so you can send Ewan a message if you would like to take part. Game tag alongside where we have highlighted here. We probably won't get you in for this first round, because we're going to go in a second. But yeah, send you a message on Xbox if you are playing on the enhanced version, and he will try and get you connected. Oh, I just launched it as somebody got connected just in time. Well done, whoever you are. You're lucky. You have got connected just at the death. I am not driving an Asbo. Okay, yeah, those two. Yeah, they are in here. Is that any good? I feel like that might have handling issues. I feel like I want the most stable platform. I'm going for something different. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm working on the basis that Prairie is going to be stable. The Asbo will spin. The Panto will spin. The Mini is very light, probably fast, but will bounce. The Kanjo's horribly twitchy, or can be very twitchy. So yeah, I've gone with the Prairie in hopes. Oh, well, there's one who forgot the rules. There's always one. I am hoping for stability here. Blister's not a bad shout, really, with this. Now, so if you haven't seen this track before, oh, that's an awful start. Don't worry, it's a lot more crazy than this as well. This is the sensible part of the race, kind of. Amy, why are you in you? Oh God, you should know better. God damn it, we're gonna have to ban the mod at this rate. Arla, we had a great run through there. That's devastating. We had such a good run. Can I cheese it? No. Oh well, at least my race has gone wrong, so I can remove the bots. That's such. We had a great launch, then we immediately got murdered, then we immediately got murdered, and then we're 29th. Oh, we found Team Orange. Oh. Oh. Such a bad start. This is I mean, this is I've done this map a lot. This is the worst I think I've ever had a start to. Oh, come on now. We normally at least get a little of the way into it before it goes wrong. It's just all of it has gone wrong. But things can only get better, right? Danger Man's also had a terrible time by the looks of it. Well, you're in a cheaty car. This is just shocking. It really is just awful. There's a gap somewhere there. Right. We are pretty much dead last. Things can... Mr. say win from here. I'll donate £1,000. I mean, the Tubes of Despair, that is not absolutely impossible, but it is very unlikely. Of all the maps to do it, Tubes of Despair is one where I could. But I don't think it's happening. We are a lap down. Yeah, it's that day. It's that day. It's that race. I'm side by side with Stig, who is the leader, and Ewan ends up in front of me because, of course, they do. There's zero chance we win this. Well, no, there's always a little chance because of the way the chaos unfolds here. Honestly, if I can get a top 10 from here, I'd be ecstatic. I think a top 10 is a goal that's not absolutely out of the question. If I land the jumps right, if we don't have too many cars in the way... I mean, I know how to get a car around here quickly when it doesn't do that. Oh, piss off! It's like... If the car had landed that and not just stopped dead, we would have been fine. But no, it landed and for some reason stopped dead. It then happens that a car ended up going for me and not the car alongside me. We then hit a bit of debris to launch over the fence. Oh, for Pete's sake. Right. I think I'm done with this today. I think we're only doing one race that Tubes of Despair. I've done this race a lot, and I've never had this bad or a luck. And it's not, the thing is, there's nothing you can do about it. There's literally nothing I can do about this. I can't see... I mean, I can have a rough idea as to where some cars are going to appear. To know how to avoid them. Well... Oh... Yes, thank you, Boost Pad. Oh, that was so close to going terribly. The Prairie gamble hasn't really worked, unfortunately. But I don't think the car's bad. Aside from the catching on the floor, which, to be fair, anything can catch. I just cannot get through this crossover without something being there. I guess we're just at that point. Now, I really want to take a hard left here to try and avoid cars that are going for the other part of the lap. We don't even have the number of laps. We can maybe go for fastest lap of the race. That would be something. Here, that was smooth. That was the like perfection line through there. Oh, we didn't get fired off this time. We slid backwards, but we didn't get fired off. Stevie is who we're trying to chase down for another position, which is, I mean, maybe doable. No idea. Level 8's got stuck there. Oh, back end got very loose. Yeah, I mean, I can't really fault the car for this. The car is pretty good. Amy's winning, but with a cheated car, so it doesn't really count. Hello, Eve. How are you doing? There is Stevie up ahead, tangling with a red Mini. Oh, spun up in front of me, for God's sake. Yeah, just not going to catch a break on this one, are we? If it can crash, it crashes in front of me. We are amazingly, apparently, up to 13th. Not sure I'd say... Whoa, okay, that one there was lucky. We're up to 12th. As I said, top 10 is possible sometimes with these. That one there was level 8. Eve, what are you breaking? I can just hear sounds of cat trouble. Stig's exploded. Ah, we've lost ground with that one. Yeah, if we could just get... it's always the way if you can just get a clean lap. You can do well here. We just can't seem to string an entire clean lap together, and I keep finding bloody debris. We're 11th now. Go, you piece of junk. Why did that happen exactly? It's just not going. Oh my god, the bad luck in this one is just, it is staggering how wrong this has gone today. No, that one there was a bit more on me. Oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. It can stay there. I don't care. I'm done with this race. I'm bored of it. There we go. Someone hit us. I was not going to reset that. Maybe the car damage is a problem for the Prairie that I didn't think about. That's something the Panto doesn't get, is that level of... I mean, my entire rear corner's collapsed. The entire rear corner of the car's gone. It's just completely gone. Well, that's new. I mean, maybe we can get a good final lap of the race. It'll be with a wrecked car, but there are less cars on the track, so less likely to hit something, right? No. Of course! There's like 10 cars are finished, but still somebody lands on me while I'm trying to drive a broken piece of crap. It is the way. Although the suspension actually makes that landing better when it goes well. Oh, that's really weird handling now. Eee, this is really peculiar handling. It's gone very broken. How? What? Oh, this is strange. It's a very broken Prairie. Oh, hello, Stevie. That's so broken. That is a new level of wrecked on the rear suspension. There we go. There we go. Hyper actually got Prairie to victory. Fair play. So, I mean, the call was not bad. The Rhapsodies... I guess the Rhapsodies are strong. That is something they are... probably, I guess they don't really get the damage. So the Rhapsody is probably the strongest option there. Stig led for a while, but the Mini got in trouble. Chandler's got a blister up there as well. But, yeah, that was terrible. Could not get a clean lap. Bro was fast. Just, yeah, we got a terrible, terrible start. Eve is doing her thing somewhere. I don't know, I can just hear her jumping about. Just don't break anything, Eve. Speaking of, Eve Kitten, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, don't mind me, just stealing all your luck in the tubes race for personal use. Don't worry, you'll find out later. Tell chat I say meow. They'll know what it means. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I trust Eve. She is up to no good. She's always up to no good, to be honest. I say you don't know. She's a good cat. Abaddon keeps bringing back bloody presents. That's always fun. I've had mice. I've had 2 mice and 2 birds in the last 2 days. He is in. He is in super hunting mood at the moment, which is a pain. I mean, I have to be really careful when I go into the kitchen every time. I have to be really careful when I take Apollo out, that he hasn't left something hanging around by the door, because I don't want Apollo eating stuff, because he's a disgusting dog and they eat literally everything they find. So, yeah. Ah, dear, bloody dogs. And all that. Shall we go for... you know, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to have with the off-road category. We will ban the... what's it called? What's the Lamborghini Urus thing called on it? Whatever the Lamborghini Urus one is, don't drive that. I think there's another fast one, but we will go for let's not use the Urus, basically. If you want to use a June, go for it. I'm not going to recommend it, though, because it'll probably go wrong. But I would not recommend it. It is the Toros. Yeah, don't use the Toros. Otherwise, we should be fine. Sound of white noise, thank you for the donation. It's like, Alex, when we somehow exploded each other, I was in tube 1. I was lapped twice by the leaders while trying to exit the first tube on the first lap. Oh, no, you had a worse time than me. Yeah. When it goes wrong on this, it goes wrong. It's just... You can get stuck. I feel like this one here, the... whatchamacalled, the kind of bad luck can almost be... It can be worse sometimes than... Oh, God. I feel like I want something quite heavy. Okay, the Insurgent is... I don't know what's for... The Insurgent is probably the realistic... Actually, that's quick. I'm going to confirm that just in case I don't fire. I'm just going for like what's got top speed and what's got ground clearance. The Insurgent is a bit of a cheaty one. I should have banned. And the Menacer I should have banned as well. I'm hoping people haven't gone for it, but some people probably will have done. The bike, I feel like the bikes are going to get squished. I'm hoping people will have, in the spirit of, not got the armoured cars. It looks like people have done a pretty good job, actually. Bikes, I feel like, are fast, but dangerous. It is a gamble going for a bike. So we've got a rally fighter, essentially. We are into the tube cleanly this time around, which is what we wanted last time. Right. Ooh. We've exited the tube very uncleanly. Nareth has exploded in a weird way. In a June. Oh, there's a bike. There's a Gliska. And through the middle we go! And we killed Childish and Vortex. Yeah, we took out a missile pod. And that made sure the... Oh, we're going this way, apparently. You know what? Honestly, at this stage, it would be quicker just to keep going than to reset. Because we were going to get reset somewhere around here anyway, so I might as well just keep going. The sight of a dune behind you is a terrifying thing. The sight of that dune is the most menacing thing imaginable. Oh, gap. There, perfect. The Reths has got some speed with that in the slipstream, but not any control to go with it, and has then wiped us out. Yeah, Hyper's doing surprisingly well with the Kalahari. What's the way? Physics, could we have just a no? Just a no on that, if you please. Yeah, my tube's luck today is shockingly awful. You know what? Oh, not the infinite respawn. God damn it. Yeah. I guess this is probably paying it back for all the times where we have had good tubes. Like, sorry, Hyper, I swear I landed and there was nothing in front of us, and then suddenly there were things in front of us, and it was poor Hyper. If I get sent down the wrong bloody tube again. Right. This way. In we go. Hyper cannot beat us in that. We cannot let Hyper win in that bloody thing. Oh dear. Right, let's... Okay, well... Yeah, probably should have guessed bump drafting. I didn't even really intend to be bump drafting Hyper. There's a June in the... just blocking the track. Awesome. That's what we want. What the hell? Okay, Gabe, why did I just suddenly get stopped for no discernible reason? It just stopped me in a tube. Chris is in that tornado thing. Well, Ewan's in one as well. Boost pad, go. Ewan's actually... we can't get beaten by Hyper or Ewan or any of those really dumb cars. Even if our luck today has been shocking. Small Man got punted by Crane. I should have got a June, I think. I mean, they're terrible to drive, but they just get bullied by... sorry, they bully everyone else. Oh, come on. Go, 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 go. We're into the top 10 now. I don't quite know how we managed that. We lost out to Crane and... Shipman, I guess? I don't really know. It's difficult to tell, actually. Crane has blocked us again. Right, up around the tube we go. So, Small Man, we are racing for position. Whoa! Well, Small Man is off. There was a mess of cars. And... oh, no! That was a good landing. That was an awesome landing. we chucked Crane about. We chucked Crane, someone threw us, and we came out of it where we were, I think. Oh, there's a gap. There's a jump. That's a jump over the leader. Whoop. Go, 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 go. So, we're racing Jamie. I don't know where Vortex is positioned in all of this. Hello, Ewan. Well, thank you. Cars pushing me forward. We're up to 8th. Gonna not be 8th anymore, I don't think. Because, no, we had a really shonky landing. Where's a boost pad? Okay. Vortex is on a bike, I think. Vortex is the 8th place bike, although I've just overtaken a truck of some sort. Crane every bloody time. Go away. I'm going to join in the Crane smells at this point. Not again. Fine. Just go around here. It's just quicker at this point. It's just quicker at this point to do that. I want to know why I keep doing that, though. That's a couple of times now where the front of my vehicle's just dug in for seemingly no reason. Certainly no reason that I can tell. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why my car is digging into the ground. It shouldn't. It seems like it's got damage, maybe, but I don't quite know how. That's a good loud. It might be debris. It might be the rocket pod debris sort of stuff. Oh, I missed it. Oh, god damn it, I missed a checkpoint and I had an amazing run. In all of that. I missed a checkpoint and I had such a great run through all of that. Yeah, I have all of the fairly decent luck that I've had in Tubes of Despair in the past has been well and truly eaten here. Oh, there goes Chris. Hey, Chris. Can we not hit a crane? Oh, there's a very little gap there to aim for. Alright. Blakey is currently leading the way. Could Blakey win a Chaos race? It definitely is a weird day if that happens. Well, we landed that one and got it pointing the right way. And is that Gliska rolling about? I think so. There's a dune going backwards. There's another dune on its side in front of us. We somehow climbed our way back to 11th. Could have been so much better had we not got in the trouble up here. That's, well, good enough. A landing. We're up to 9th here. Oh, the Insurgent wiped someone out. That's Jamie. I think they're 8th. No, we're 7th. We're up to 7th now. Salmon's finished in 2nd. Didn't see who won. Oh, and then we got Dakar trucked. We got Dakar trucked hard there and lost all of our places. Damn it, why did we have to find the queue? Why on earth did I have to find the queue of Dakar trucks at one point? We got one more time around here. So we know a bunch of these vehicles here are for position. That's Jamie. No, that's Lado. Never mind. On this side, it was a yellow vehicle on its side. We are high through there. We kind of helped Hyper out a bit. Go, Rally Fighter, but it's going to be too slow, I think. Oh, almost fell over. There goes a Lado. Dakar truck flips. Well, we need a miracle if we're going to get that 7th. Hello, Hyper. Don't mind me. Well, I did a little bit of a bump and run on Hyper. Sorry. Oh. It's 9th. Could have been better if I hadn't missed that checkpoint. I hadn't missed that checkpoint. What could have been? What could have been? I think the BF400 is the bike. So, I mean, Blakey does win on a bike. I mean, survival is impressive on a bike to a degree. I guess he's very quick. Salmon gets the Brawler in 2nd ahead of the Caracara. We then have another bike in 4th. Danger Man with a Camacho in 5th ahead of a Vagrant. Now, they're difficult things to drive. Small Man gets fastest lap of the race, 39.5. We got 9. Oh, I actually realised Lado. I thought Lado was further. I apologise. I did not realise Lado was on the same part of the lap. Lado was indeed were battling the Insurgent for position. So Lado gets 10th at the end of the day. God damn it. Yeah, it's terrible, terrible luck. Terrible luck indeed on that one. Bit better that time around. But, yeah. Funnily enough, Hyper, the Kalahari wasn't a great choice. It did get rather pushed around. Did get rather pushed around there. It's so light that if you sort of breathed on the back of it, it had a crash. Right, before we go on to the next race, we've got to go through the menus, etc. I shall read some donations. WKD Butcher, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, you should do Tube of Despair in a Panto only. Honestly, probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, that one. Because at least they're small, and they don't really take too much damage. But that'll be for another time. Won't be today. We've done Shoes of Despair. We're moving on. We're running away and hiding from it, essentially, is what we're doing. Vortex, thank you for the donation. Saying Toros and Astron. They were the fast off-roaders. Actually, I guess they might be SUV. I don't know. Either way, they didn't make an appearance. The bikes kind of made a mess of things. Well, a bit weird. It was a mess. Tubes of Despair did live up to its name. It very much lived up to its name, as expected. Guido, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying they ran GTA 5 at last week's ESA. I don't know what that is. There was no trick or two for driving fast. I mean, I'm sure there are ways to drive cars. I mean, there's driving cars quickly, and there's sort of like time trial wise, and then there's sort of close wheel-to-wheel racing, and those two are not always the one and the same. There are a bunch of exploits in this game to getting cars to go quicker, and we'll use curb boosting. We don't really like or want to use any others. It kind of takes away the fun part for me. Fun part of racing in this game, and any game in fact, is close wheel-to-wheel racing. I don't care whether it's a battle for the lead or a battle for 15th. The fun bit is actually, you know, racing close with other vehicles. And if you've got weird, glitchy physics things that make cars go faster in strange ways and so on, I'm not that fussed about them. I'd rather just have some good close racing going on. Myself, so yeah, I know there is like brake boosting and there's all sorts of it. And there's something with some rear-wheel drive cars now that do weird things where they like bounce off the limiter, or they kind of break the rev limiter and seem to accelerate. Like, I don't know how it works. But yeah, like that sort of stuff, I just don't care. I don't care about it because I'm not interested in that sort of stuff for racing. It's, yeah, it takes away from the actual fun part of racing if you're dealing with that, which is the actual, you know, overtaking each other and all that. For a second I thought Lombo was in the random apostrophe beached on a wall, but no, it said we're going to be nicely parked there. I will take it. Right. Shall we go and do a race? I think we shall. Oh dear. I'm going to go and load a race up before Nareth breaks everything. We will scroll our way through here, and wherever it falls, we shall tackle a race. Did we do that one, yes, last stream? I think we did. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to select one. So we are going to finish today's stream with some sumo. Sumo will be happening a little bit later. So we will probably have one more race to be doing. So I'm just going to have a look through here. I'm trying to find... there's a lot of fire and a lot of booping going on, which is never a good sign, really. Oh, we've been shuffled free by the looks of it, which is impressive. Oh, it's, yeah. Someone did want to say someone did ask for Lagoon. I think Vortex asked for Laguna Sorta. So let's go here. We haven't done this for a while. We're not going to be doing helicopter sumo. While it is funny, we aren't going to quite be doing that one. It's funny, it doesn't really work properly. Unfortunately, yeah, Sumo is only 16 players, which is annoying. Although, admittedly, I could also imagine how mad 30-player Sumo would be. It would be ridiculous. Pretty much. So we will race dunes around here, but that'll be the second race. For the first race, we will have a go in... let's go coupes. Why not? So yeah, this is a track based on Laguna Seca, basically. Pretty good recreation. It's going to be mad with 30 cars. 30 cars is a lot. Is a lot of cars fitting around a pretty small track. We shall let's make sure everything's set right. Catch up slipstream on. Disable doesn't matter because custom vehicles aren't allowed anyway. We shall get this race underway. Vortex, thank you for the donation. Just saying dunes. Yes, the dunes will be coming. The dunes will be making an appearance. Windsor drop. I mean, these are actually pretty big cars as well. These are not small vehicles to be tackling this circuit. There was a lot of random odds suddenly cycling around for me. I don't quite know why, but there was. Let's get rid of this horrible red roof. Well, my character, I don't know what's going on with my character. I'm afraid to ask. There we go. That's better. Stevie, oh, Jesus, that was no countdown at all. That was just one go. No one was ready. That's the... What sort of a countdown was that game? That was ridiculous. I was about to say, well, there was no requirement to race dunes in the previous race. That was everyone else's stupid idea. The dunes will be going up next. But, yeah, just because other people chose to run them at the tubes, you didn't have to. There is a little bit of mayhem behind. I mean, we got away. I think with everyone getting caught out at the start, almost everybody, oi, don't go that wide. Just a word of advice. Oh, all the positions are going away. Oh, it's going to get narrow down here. Yeah, that is very, very difficult. We'll give Gliska some help. We're going to be out wide at the final corner, and Gliska's going to get pinned to the wall a little bit there. No, there's a gap. We're trying to... Oh, there's a gap. Oh, there's a ramp there, though. If you're not careful. I was looking, and yeah, we then ran out of space. So was it Stig leads, I think? Yeah. Stig leads from Salmon. We then got Gliska and Pega, Dangerman, Amy, Ewan, possibly Lado and Hyper behind us. It's 3x3, almost through there. Oh, we get all out of shape. It's a spun yellow car. We'll imagine it got some assistance going into that chicane. We're all fighting over third like it's the lead, which, well, funnily enough, has not helped us a huge amount. We will try and fall into line because I want a good exit. Problem is, Amy's fighting with Danger Man. There's nowhere to go, even if you do get a good exit here. We will go around the outside of an Impega, just about make it work, so we get some slipstream, although that slipstream goes away, and it'll go the way of Impega. Damn it. We can't really go anywhere. It's almost 3 wide ahead. I'm just going to try and sneak down the inside, which is follow Impega. Normally, if in doubt, follow Impega is a pretty good idea. We're going to have a little bit of a lift through there. Okay, we've got a gap back to... Behind Amy, there's a little bit of a gap, and all of us are catching the lead pair now. We'll just push Impega forward a bit there, mostly because I don't really want to go for an overtake down here. I'm happy to just focus on catching the leaders currently. Okay, if you're going to run wide, that's the better way to do it. Still not great, still lose a little bit of momentum, but that's fine. Yeah, 3 wide towards the corkscrew, ends... well, could have actually ended worse. Pega's going to lose a bunch of places, but... yeah, it was kind of, I guess, worth a try. Oh dear. That's not gone to plan. We've got an okay exit at least. But we're too far back for a slipstream from the group ahead. So, just don't make any more mistakes. Yeah, I think is what we've got to be aiming for here. Stig, Dangerman, and Salmon are almost all 3 wide. They've sorted themselves out. We've got a good run, and Salmon's going to get trapped on the outside. We're going to sneak past Stig. Not quite. Can't quite do it. Can't quite finish that move. We'll sit in the draft behind the Danger Man and then run wide and lose the back. Oh, got snappy there. But I don't know how we got momentum up the hill there. Stig just had no drive. Considering that wasn't like Stig was getting slowed down by catch-up either. I don't know how I got the drive on that one. It wasn't even really a curb boost. So, oh, spin for Salmon. That has put me and Danger Man in the clear at the moment. How big is there? Run to the line's not very big here. Again, this is another track. Slipstream pulls to the line. Can happen. Difficult. Very difficult to make them work. You've got to be in the right position. Danger Man doesn't want to have a look. He's happy to not go side by side through here. May have a dive to the inside there. I'm happy to allow that. I'm not going to fight that one too crazy because I'll just get the slipstream for the next part. And then I will go past here. hopefully, if I can stop the car in time, which we do, and then Danger Man will get the run up the hill, and we'll go past, and we're trying to do this to keep away from Ewan for as long as possible. I don't think it's going to work. Ewan's caught us actually quite quickly anyway. Oh, it's not going to work if I do that. Definitely not going to work if I do that. I mean, it was a good lap of trading slipstream there. However, got a good run out the final corner, but yeah, Ewan is here, Blakey is here. I think that's Impega. Will be here shortly. Yeah, Ewan's there to the outside. So we head down towards turn 1. I don't get the pass done as cleanly as I would have liked. I mean, it's not... Ewan's just got to run through the middle. I got no speed in that. It's terrible. Although we do have good speed through the next part. Christ. Blakey's got even better speed. Team Orange are heading towards the front, it seems. And we will park our car to the inside there. Danger Man's going to be out wide, though. We'll get a better run, and nobody... Oh, no, Impega's gone low. So nobody went with me there, but... Oh, it's going to be 2x2 through the corkscrew. We try and give our Orange compatriot as much space as possible. Oh, and I'm going to run into the door. Oh, no. Sorry, Longbow. I couldn't get myself out of the way. We were like committed there. I know what Danger Man was doing, and it was one of those horrible converging lines to the hairpin. I couldn't get my car out of trouble in time to avoid. Danger Man was just going for a cutback, which is fine. Sensible line. My line, I would have made the corner, but I couldn't make a corner with Danger Man being there. So it's, yeah, unfortunate converging of lines, but. All things considered, actually, we've not lost as much ground as we could have done. In fact, barely... Yeah, that's surprisingly not really hindered us, considering that was a massive mess at the final corner. So there we go. Impega now leads from you and Danger Man. Blakey's there. Longbow's in this group. Well, Longbow's very early on the brakes there. In that group, I think they're all kind of checking up a little bit, not wanting to be side by side. How many laps we got? A couple more to go here. We are to the inside. Don't upset the rear of the car. We found out last time around. That's quite bad. Blakey gets off that corner well. See, I'm taking quite a tight line. Hey, Longbow. I just launched off the back of my car. These are not the sort of cars you expect to be doing that one. That's some good parking from Nareth, I presume, up on the gantry there. Gliscus to the inside. I did not have the space quite on that one. I didn't have the space. I went to the wrong side of Longbow, and Gliscus just had a good run. Okay. Oh, Pega's off the building. Impega got too wide. Hit the, or might have been Impega tangling with Danger Man because Danger Man's waiting. Yeah, Impega hit the building off the dirt bank, and that. It's funnily enough going to cause some problems. We've got a good run through here, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Oh, we get that good run on the exit. Problem is, I'm not getting the slipstream from the cars ahead, so can't really make the most of it. But the two Team Orange cars are here. Two Team Orange cars are here now at the front of the field. There's a lot of other vehicles vying for position, though. Ewan's trying to push Blakey along. Oh, I've turned in too soon. Well, they're not two Team Orange cars there anymore. There's no way to get that checkpoint nicely when that's happened. This... this session... It's a silly, silly error. We were right there with a couple of laps to go, and it just turned it in a fraction too soon. It's so easily done on those things. We've seen it happen plenty of times before. This time it was my turn to be the one to make it happen. So sadly, that is the way it goes sometimes. Oh, there's been a crash up ahead. Oh no, wait, it's not been a crash up ahead. Sorry, that's the car's parked on the gantry, I think. We may be able to get 14th before the end of this. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be close enough. Because there's no... It's not really all that much time. And we have just maybe got the edge of the slipstream down here. No, not quite. If we can be very quick through here... I'm asking absolutely everything of the car. Although the car ahead was also very fast through that section. So... Neither of us really made any ground. We're going to have to be perfect down the fake corkscrew. Big jump for us. I mean, basically held station this lap around. Looks like a Pegastaken victory from Blakey. Terrible race. Well, no, a good race. A terrible race from me. Just silly mistake at the chicane. And that would be the end of that one. Unfortunately. Crap. Peg gets fastest lap, Blakey second, Ewan third ahead of Longbow, Amy, Gliska, Dangerman, Hyper, level 8, and me round out the top 10. Right. Let's hope for a better race. I say that as we're about to go into the Dakar trucks. I mean, I say it can only go better. We were exactly halfway, actually not quite exactly halfway through the field because we only had 29. Nareth lost 7 grand on that race. Oh dear. Don't know who you were betting on, but it didn't work. Pose the update the track. I don't know if us pressing replay on this is going to let us use that, although we've got to use June's anyway now, as it was requested. I mean, the last time we raced, the June around here, it was actually really good. We did weirdly manage to make a really, really good race with it. Which is ridiculous, but we did manage to make a really good race with it. One thing to be aware of, I'm just going to set this warning because we didn't set this warning last time I did it and everyone crashed. The lights that hang beneath the bridge, the truck does not fit under those. You will get stuck. Okay? Just a warning. Okay? The bridge lights are too low. The truck will get stuck, so you will have to go either side. Okay? When we did this the first time, everyone crashed into it and made a big physics ball. Now, I know I've given this warning. And I know no one's going to listen. Or someone's going to get pushed. That's also quite possible because we're going to be fitting about 5 trucks into places where 5 trucks shouldn't be going. We'll see what happens. I think the answer is bad things are about to occur. But let's find out. Might go for a couple less laps. Might go for 6 laps here. Let's do 6 laps. Everybody in the Dakar truck. I think it's locked to the Dakar truck from what I remember. Possibly. If not everybody into the Dakar truck. I mean, the corkscrew is kind of scary enough with these. You can fit 2 wide cars down the corkscrew. 2 wide trucks becomes considerably sketchier. Not that we're ever going to get racing, apparently. I think some GTA's decided it doesn't want to do this. GTA, can you please just do the loading? Do the loading. Ah, there we go. Well, thank you for giving me exactly 3 seconds to pick a vehicle. Good thing. Good thing it's the only one and the one that we wanted. Right, here we go. I'm just going to ignore chat being disgusting, pretty much. I feel like that. Just going to focus on the race and ignore chat. Whee! That's off goes a truck. I think that's our Blakey who doesn't really want to race the Dakar trucks. Possibly, who's got exploring. There's the lights that will catch someone out. Yep, they did. I warned about the lights. I told everybody what was going to happen. And someone still managed to crash into them. Now, admittedly, they may have been pushed from behind or got stuck with someone alongside, not letting them move across. Well, that was a hell of a bump draft from a bunch of people into the back of... Well, into the back of Amy, into the back of me, but we got up the hill fairly nicely. We've had a pretty good first lap. It is side by side. It's 2 by 2. Everywhere else, Ewan looking for a way past. Now, the good thing about the Dakar truck is at least when it comes down the corkscrew, the landing part, if you do run wide, you get across the white... I think it's like a roof of a building or something that's sunk, prop sunk. You do at least get across that quite nicely. Oh, Ewan giving us a 1,000,000-mile-an-hour speed boost down towards turn 1. Amy is going to get a bit hung out to dry there. Ewan's up on this side. Sorry, Amy. Can fit too wide through the gap in the lights there. We have got a good run, and we're going to go and fit 3 wide into the fast back chicane. Still with 3 wide. Yeet's going to push us. Jamie's pushing Amy. We've got proper pairs racing going on. I don't want to be on the outside there, though. Danger Man's turned up. How did we get the speed there? That was definitely not supposed to happen, but it has worked. Christ, now we're into the corkscrew. We're getting pushed into the corkscrew a little bit there. We're up onto our side. We're still... So we've been side by side with Ewan this entire lap, and at some points it's been 3 wide, depending on what bit of the lap we've been on. We're still side by side with Ewan, and we get the drive off the final corner. Hyper's going to give us a push now. You don't want to go to the outside there. Danger Man is all the way to the inside as it's 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, Danger Man's wide, Ewan's wide through there, and we're going to come off kind of the worst of all that. We're just going to push Ewan forward a smidge. This is madness. This is as mad as it was the first time we ran it. Danger Man. Oh, it's going to get very squishy here. I've got nowhere to go. Don't really want to be pushing Danger Man, but we don't have a choice. Oh, Longbow gives a massive shove in the back to everybody there. Oh, Longbow's decided we're going a bit wide there. I think there might be a smidge of lag involved. Mute, you cannot fit 5 trucks up there. Sure enough, you can't. 3 wide's the corkscrew. Who is going to lift? Well, I mean, it was me, and then it wasn't me as someone helped, and now they've all helped a bit too much because Hyper lagged and pinged free of the lamppost. Oh, well, the pylon or whatever the hell it was, I don't know, I don't care. We're out of that mess in one piece. That's getting worse. It's getting worse back there. It looks terrifying. There's going to be a gap that I want to go to about here. And I will take that gap, and we will hopefully run away. Oh, I can't get across. Oh, someone, I think Ewan ended up in the post. It was going to go wrong for somebody. It's unfortunate that poor Ewan was the one that, because I mean, I was avoiding the light. Hyper was trying to avoid the light. Just there wasn't enough space for everybody. Gliska's going to make it 4 wide down the bottom here. You're going to be on a terrible line there for Gliska. And we're all going to be very slow off that one. However, trucks on the outside can bounce that dirt and get the little curb boost effect. Me and Gliska can't, although then we get a big slipstream pull towards the corkscrew, which I have just decided. Discretion, the better part of valor there, and I think that was yeet into the pylon, and Gliska had nowhere to go. So, then there were 4 currently. 4 trucks is more than enough to make mayhem around here, let's face it. Be a lot more mayhem when that lot catches back up again. We will run into turn 1, almost 3 wide again. don't get up onto 2 wheels. We'll go with Danger Man across that side. Oh, Hyper has got the lead of the race. Can I get some slipstream off Amy? Possibly. We can try and push the pink truck forward a little bit. We all get, and Pega has caught us, so we all get slowed down as we're fighting each other, so everyone catches back up really quickly. The pack catches up really quickly. Oh no, I'm sorry, Hyper. I mean, we were getting shoved by Chris, and Chris may well have been being pushed by someone else. So yeah, whoa, we're not. Oh no, oh no, corkscrew's gone wrong for everybody. Yeah, that's gone really badly wrong for everybody but Impega, pretty much. And I say that Amy's somehow come out of that despite flipping off the mountaintop. Has actually come out of that relatively well. We're going to get squeezed a bit into the wall. Yeah, we should have probably moved a little bit and given Amy a bit more space. I didn't quite realise how much we were sort of drifting out there. Well, I went to overtake Hyper and misjudged it, and we're all getting helped into turn 1. A little bit too much help for me there. Oh, Longbow changed their mind. Oh, what's going on there? Some lag killed the Longbow there. Unfortunately, a common occurrence. It looked like Longbow changed their mind what side they wanted to go to the lights at the last second, but I think there was some lag involved in that. So I'm not sure that's quite what happened. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit ambitious going for that last second dive. There's trying to give space, and you're going for a silly overtake, and that was a little bit of a silly overtake down there. Pega's fighting with Hyper. Now, we're going to catch this one relatively quickly. The way catch up, oh, it's the end of the race. I thought we had another lap. That's why it was all going for it in terms of the overtakes. That's fair enough. I thought we had longer than that. They weren't actually too slow a lap time around there, really, considering what they are. We get a podium. Hyper gets another victory. That was a mad race. It was a mad race. We were fitting 2 and 3 wide through places we should not be for a lot of that one. But there we go. Blakey and someone have found, Lado probably, have found a pier to sit and chill for this one. Do a spot of fishing perhaps from your Dakar truck? Why not? You could do. Ninetails Cosmic Fox, thank you very much for the donation. I say, what are the chances of seeing Danger Man's Chiliad Transform race this stream? Unlikely this stream. We're going to go do some sumo now. However, it'll make an appearance at some point, most definitely. Especially when the update allows us to have 30 people in it, because that will go wrong. 30 people on the Purcell Hill is asking for a lot of trouble. So yeah, that will inevitably cause mayhem. That might have to wait until next week. We shall have to see. We are going to head. We're going to head to free mode, and then we're going to load up some sumo. Now, I am afraid to say that we will only be able to get 16 people in. First, to get connected, we'll get in. You know, it is a shame. It's just the way sumo works. It can only be we're doing the 16-player versions. It's just the limitations of the game mode. As I said, we'd love to have 30 people in that one as well. Although I can also imagine the difficulties with trying to even figure out what was going on. With 16 people, it's difficult to know what's going on, let alone with 30. But there we go. Crane, thank you for the donation. Saying, just caught up with the stream. Apologise for being a roadblock, but on the other hand, no, you smell. Well, I mean, I had to join in. I had to join in the Crane smells part, as ever, it seems. But no, I mean, it's. Apologies. So yeah, when it comes to the tubes, very much anything can happen. Whoop. I have found an house. And Vortex has found an pool. I was hoping someone was going to go and find an pool. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying good night, job tomorrow. Thanks for streaming. Best of luck with the good old work tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen of the stream so far. It's tempting to try and push Hyper in there. However, I quite like the Greenwood. It's quite cool. So because of that, it will not be pushed in by me. It will do a wheelie. I'll tell you what. Let's see if Hyper is brave enough to do a wheelie over the car when the pool is the option. One of the options. There are two options. There are two options for Hyper. It can either end up in the drink or... Look, we were doing science. Science was being done. You do not mess with science. God damn it. And everything exploded. Yeah. And everything exploded. So, it is time. Longbow, I don't know what your connection is going to be like, but it's probably time to pay attention. Rockstar created. Here we go. It's been a while. Sumo 2 is the fun one, I think. Sumo 1's okay. Sumo 2's really good. This is always a highly entertaining one to run. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, just so you know, I have made a track, and it's probably a mistake. It is being tested by some of the filming crew. Also, don't forget to open the track submissions. Yes, I meant to. I've had a bad week for being ill this week, which has put back a lot of things and put me all sorts of out of sync, which is not been great. But yes, we do need track submissions open. Right, so everyone from the last job is going to get an invite. Even if you didn't actually get into that free mode session, you will still get an invite to your phone if you want to take part. Well, Longbow has got in, and it's full. That's how quickly it fills up, sadly. We have got Dangerman, Longbow, level 8. Crane is here, Blakey, Deranged, Hyper, Ewan, Stig, Mafia Dad, Mute, Jamie, Salmon, Nugs, and Valentine are connected. But yes, track submissions will hopefully be open at some point in the very, very near future. So that, we can have some more new tracks going around. And Vortex, thank you for the donation. Coming the water's fine. Well, you didn't really give us much of a choice, did you? So you got a shotgun. That is the way it works. Okay, so we have some rules when we do sumo, folks. We do have a couple of rules in terms of cars. We're going to go with the off-road vehicles, because the off-road vehicles are hilariously wonky in terms of the categories. I'm sorry, it's only 16 people. This is all we can do. This category, everything's pretty balanced. There are some stronger vehicles. There are some weaker vehicles. I know what I'm going to be driving. Oh, look at this! We've got Team Orange, me and Blakey. We've got Longbow and we've got Danger Man. This should be a good team. Whether it is or not, this might also be the team of Friendly Fire, because I'm doing a dumb thing. Now, in the world of sumo, there's kind of a rock, paper, scissors game. The Marshal is kind of a little bit of a complete wild card. You have the June, that's a little buggy. That can beat some of the bigger trucks, like the Sanking. It can lift them up, it can scoop them, but it's quite light. Things like the Kamasho, the Riata are quite good at dealing with the June, but they can't deal with some of the bigger trucks like the Sankings. And yeah, I've got a monster truck because if the monster truck goes well, it can change a game. It can change a round. If a monster truck goes badly, it's the most useless thing in the world. And it can change. I mean, we've got a pretty strong team composition. Purple have a monster truck as well. And the monster truck's quite good against larger vehicles. Things like the Kamasho, things like the Brawler. Yeah, it's not too bad against some of these. So the monster truck's strength is it can roll people over willy-nilly. No one's gone for the June. That's actually really good for me. Oh, I was trying to rescue a danger man. There we go. Stig tried to murder one of ours, so me and Longbow worked together to murder Stig. Yeah, the monster truck does have a weakness for bouncing around. If it starts bouncing about, you're in real trouble. Oh, Crane. Oh, Crane. That's where the monster truck is good. Doing that sort of stuff. So green have lost one. They're the only one to lost one at the start. Most teams seem to have a monster truck, which does make it quite fair, at least. So this arena, you've got to be careful because holes gradually appear in the arena. Oh no! Oh, this is bad news for me because this is actually quite a tight one in terms of the time it takes to get across to the circle. You've really got to go for it. Right. Punt, then punt. No, we're just flying over. Oh, green have lost another one. Pink are down a vehicle. I mean, purple have a crane in a June that's honestly not really much of a threat. we've just picked up the rebel, put it on its roof and driven away. That was very rude of us. And I feel like we're about to get in pain here. Yep. Oh, level 8's gone. Somehow we still got all... Oh, that's a dead monster truck. That's quite a lot of vehicles have gone. Mute is trying to climb around the monster truck. Somehow Crane is still going with that rebel. I am impressed. I'm not going to lie. I am actually quite impressed about that one. The deranged was paying attention, which is a slight disappointment. This is going to hurt. Oh, a lot of vehicles got wiped. Actually, not as many as I thought were going to got wiped. So more orange cars went out than we really wanted to see go out. The monster truck's actually doing pretty good here. It's because no one's got a June, that's what it is. The fact that there are no Junes around to mess with the monster trucks is actually make quite a big difference. It's nice. It's nice not to have the really strong counter to the monster truck about. Oh, no, I thought Blakey was in. I'm so sorry, Blakey. I don't know if I pushed you out. I was trying to push the truck away from you because I thought Blakey could sneak in behind it. Don't think we quite got it timed right. Sorry, Blakey. Ewan, if we fight each other, we will just let the pink thing win. We're just going to try and chuck the pink thing out of there. Oh, it snuck back in. It snuck back in there. Whoop. And around we go. Now, this is going to be a bit of a close one on the old time one. Yeah, we might not make it. We're going to have to play it a little bit risky. Okay, no, we're alright on the time. Front. Ah, my driver wasn't in it. Nope. A lot of my truck was. However, the driver just wasn't. Ewan got victory with the monster truck. Bugger. That hit could have gone either way for us. With the monster truck physics, I guess that means everybody bundle on purple team. That's how, you know, there's sumo by diplomacy. Sumo by diplomacy time. Everybody teamwork purple. I mean, we have to because if purple win this round, they win the game. We don't want that. We don't want sumo over already. Okay, I'm going to try and not I don't know if I wipe Blakey out completely. We're going to try and not wipe out our own team, if we can help it. It should generally be a good start. I don't think we really did much. I think Blakey was in trouble at that point already. Boop. So, who doesn't have a monster? Pink don't have a monster truck, which is toying with level 8 for reasons unbeknownst to anybody other than just they were there bouncing around. In fact, Purple can't win. They have the bloody Rebel. There's a Nugs on the side. Nugs being carried away. Whoop, and that can go over this way. I don't quite know why, again. We just decided it should go over that way. Rather arbitrary decision making goes on sometimes. Oh, Crane knew what was about to happen. Crane saw the might of a monster truck. We can roll cars over, but we can't, like, we roll them and then we get stuck on them, so we don't actually do very much. Hello. You can go that way. Oh, it's just, it's so dumb. It's brilliant, but it's so dumb. The monster truck. And, oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Mayday. Okay, no, we're fine. This is going to be actually very, very close to danger. Sound all of the alarms. Oh, speaking of danger. A danger man has died. Green have lost their monster truck. A danger man has died. And Purple still have all their cars. We need to take out Purple. I know I've been guilty of not. Oh. Someone just fell in. That was a pink. Oh, the Purple went as well. Honestly, that's the bit that matters, really. Oh, no. There's another green one gone. I was aiming for the monster truck and then a teammate car ended up in front of us. Oh. How did that die? Hold on. What? How did Stig maybe disconnected and that was what caused the death? Possibly? That's a weird one. There's some more gone. Okay. That was a good flip. We've got rid of some posts. So there might be... No, there will be a space. Oh. How did Hyper not die there? I think we've cost each other too much time, but how on earth did Hyper not die? How did that stop like that? It stopped so last second, but... Oh, no! We killed Hyper, but we killed ourselves. God damn it. We were close to making that one. It's Ewan's monster truck against Jamie and Nugs. All of Orange team died on that one. We were all too slow getting into the arena. Come on. Come on, Pink team. We are Pink team supporters today. Hello, Cass. You're supporting Pink team as well. Yes, you are. We are all Pink team supporters. Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. We can't let Ewan win 2 rounds with a monster truck. Come on now. We've got to do something about this. Hello, Cat. Cass, you can't fit in my slippers. Buddy, what do you think you're... I'm wearing my slippers. There is not a space for a cat. You're not... You can't fit in there. You're a cat. There is not space for a cat in slippers. I promise you, buddy, there isn't. Hello, you can have a fuss. You can have pets while the game mode is going on. Ewan playing it risky with the pits. At some point, Ewan's going to get that one wrong, I can tell you. And it's a big hit. It's a good hit. And it's a goner. Great hit from Ewan. And there we go. What have we done? How have we let this happen? This is not how it was supposed to go at all. Nope. Ewan gets some victories. Well done, Ewan. There we go, and Crane manages to win with a bloody rebel. Ewan didn't even die once. The thing is, The monster trucks are not OP, just nobody had the thing that counters them. Particularly, nobody went for the Dune. The Dune will deal with them incredibly easily. The little Dune FAV, the buggy, deals with the monster trucks because it just goes underneath them and just spins them, and they're becoming completely useless against that. But nobody had it that round, so the monster trucks didn't really have much that could deal with them properly. They do sometimes just physics themselves to death as well. That is also always a possible thing. But yeah. Right, let's go for muscle cars. I'm avoiding. Well, now the sports category we have a whole bunch of banned cars because they're just silly overpowered. But we'll go muscle. Muscle's another fairly good balanced class here. First win 2 rounds here. We do have space. Don't know. Don't think I can invite everybody from the previous races. You might be able to join off of my or someone's game tag. Someone recently played one, or Ewan might be inviting people. I'm not sure, just so we can get one more in. Yes, Cass, I know you're still there. You're still trying to headbutt my ankles. You really want attention, don't you, buddy? Hey? What are you doing? You're a silly cat. You are. Ninetales is not FR crew. Thank you very much for the donation. It's like, Alex, stop hiding mice in your slippers then. No, he has, to be fair, he's done this since he was a kitten. When he wants attention, he headbutts you. And because I'm sat on a chair, the bit he can reach easiest is my ankles, so he headbutts them. But if I am sat with my foot in such a way that the back of my slipper just hangs off slightly, and he just shoves his head in the gap for some reason. I don't know why. He's a weirdo. He is a weird cat. He's a lovely weird cat. Like, it's a good sort of weird. He's got some strange habits, don't you? Yeah, I can see you down there. He loves belly rubs as well, which is really unusual for a cat, apparently. Only he loves them. Eve doesn't mind them. Abaddon doesn't mind them either. I guess I think it's probably because when they're kittens, I do that to them and they get used to it when they're young. I've done it to all my cats. I get used to giving them like attention everywhere, so they don't attack somebody if they give them a fuss slightly wrong. So yeah, I've probably helped that along, but yeah, Cass loves belly rubs. He is currently laid on his back trying to get some, aren't you? Yeah, it's a strange cat. Anyway, muscle cars, sumo coming up. We've still got the same team. What do we want for this one? Honestly, I think Dominator's going to be the way to go. All of these are pretty alright choices. The Hot Knife's terrible, the Yosemite's terrible, and what's the other ones? Hermes are terrible. The others are all fairly good. Nothing really wrong with them. The Dominator Gauntlet can all push pretty well. They're fairly heavy. So, yeah, we will go with the Dominator. We've got an Ellie and a Gauntlet on our team that we can see. There will probably be a Nightshade or something like that will be our other car. We've got a fairly good team composition. Oh, it's a Dukes. Okay, yeah. Fairly good team composition going on. No real weak cars in this lot. Green. Oh, I think everyone's pretty similar, actually. Has anyone got a Duff one? Yep, found the Duff one. Level 8's trying to get it with the pickup truck. Like I like the truck. You think the truck would be good, but you would be so wrong. Oh, Mafia's gone and level 8 is gone as well. You'd think the truck would be good, but it's not. It's got no traction, so it just spins away, and it's surprisingly easy to push around. But yeah, the lack of traction and the oversteer is a real problem. And you can't push anything with it because, well, that no traction. Oh, thought I could be clever, maybe sneak a crane out of the circle, but nope. That was... Oi! You little gits. Damn it. I tried to save Longbow, or more like Avenge Longbow, when I realised I couldn't save Longbow anymore. But it was too late. Poor Longbow. We mourn the loss of Longbow, but only briefly, because we've got to go and spin and crash some more cars out. Because we don't have very long to go. Right. You can go that way. We're going to run out of time. I was Hyper again. Sorry, I'd say sorry. I know I'm competing against Hyper. I'm not intentionally targeting a Hyper. We've just seemed to have this inane act of, if there's a car that we end up bullying for no real reason, it just happens to be Hyper. I don't know why I'm chasing after this random pink car. But, oh, said random pink car very nearly went for a swim. So did we. That was Amy who tried to wipe us all out there. Right. Oh, dear. I thought there was going to be enough cars in front of us to stop so that we could hit them. We were going to get hit from behind, but I thought there was going to be enough cars that would stop us from flying straight through. But there was not. So that's the end of us. We are out. Really do very much in that one. Oh, that Ellie got so close to falling off. That was unbelievably close. There's going to be... Green have got a pretty strong position here, although Danger Man has just taken out one of them. So it's now 2v2v2. We've got a Gauntlet and an Ellie. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got pretty sensible choice of vehicles. Hyper's... Duke's still going. Oh, Ewan's about to fall off. Did Ewan fall off? Yep, Ewan is gone. Ewan just couldn't get that one slowed down in time. Oh, I think Pinker are going to have a bad day here. Mute are gone. Mute is gone, sorry. Pinker out. It is 2 Dominators for green. It is a Duke's, and I don't know what Salmon is driving for orange. And yeah, we've got a mix for purple. Green vehicle hanging around a lot out wide. It's just going to be this slow down, panic, 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 all to the centre. Oh, good hit on green team there. They got back in. Salmon's gone. So, orange are left with 1. Danger Man and Blakey be doing alright so far. Jamie tries to give a swipe at Danger Man. It doesn't work. Hyper goes past. Doesn't go for the hit on Blakey, which surprises me. Would have been tempting to go for that one. Jamie's going for the way. Everyone, you want to be the last one to turn up at the circle, but Danger Man gives a great hit. Oh, Blakey with a wonderful push. That is some teamwork right there from Purple. Well done. Well done. I didn't have much to do with this round, but Danger Man and Blakey did the work right there. That was perfect teamwork. Danger Man wiped one out. Blakey wiped the other 2 out. And... yeah. We got the victory. Nicely done. No, not all on purple. All on orange, I think. Yeah, we'll go all against orange. I'm winning, right? And I'm always orange. So... we got to go all against orange. Yeah? That's how it works. I fear we might have a tough round, although we thought that last time. Purple is the team. See, Longbow knows what's up. Purple is the team that should be in the lead. It is the team that should be doing well. We should all support Purple team at the moment. To the middle, we all bundle. And unfortunately, it's not as spectacular when you don't have the tumbling, fully over off-road cars. They are just more entertaining when they fall over all the time. These are just too sensible. Don't you go bullying Blakey. I will go... oh, well, I didn't really ping that anywhere. Oh, no! Longbow! Longbow, you nearly killed me! I appreciate the attempts to kill level 8. Like, I do appreciate that attempt. We're too far away from an edge anyway to really do very much from there. It was more of a just a if in case. Oh no! Well, I've murdered my own team. I was trying to fight someone else and we just bounced into... I'm so sorry, Danger Man. We just bounced into into a danger man as everything pinged around and I couldn't avoid it. That was why can I never get hit like that on another team car? Why is it? Oh, I say that. How has that happened? How does that happen? How does this lift cars up? Amy's gone. How is this lifting and punting like that? That's really odd. Don't normally say that from a Dominator. It's not really a lifting and punting-y sort of a car. But yeah, apparently this one does. Oh, Hyper's gone. Well, we kind of chain reactioned Hyper out a little bit. On that one. Ewan! Leave Blakey alone. I don't actually know if that really helped Blakey. We kind of punted Ewan into Blakey there. Oh no! I didn't know you were changing bloody direction. I am the weak link on purple team. I was going off to the outside over there, which is why we're going to get some green cars out. We have got some green cars out. We're down to 2 purples remaining, 3 greens, 3 pinks, and 2 oranges. I mean, I'm happy. Oh, pink car just fell off. We got to stop the green cars. I'm gonna guess is kind of is a threat now. Salmon didn't have any interest in us, which is actually kind of helpful. Oh, jeez! Jeez, we've just wow, murdered Ewan. We murdered Ewan so hard. I don't intend to murder Ewan that hard. No one even expected Ewan to be able to be murdered that hard, but they were. Ewan was murdered unbelievably hard. Oh, and Blakey's gone. And revenge shall be had for Blakey's death. And, oh, Deranged did not get in. It's a 1v1v1. It is. An all-v-all, really. To the death. Oh, Salmon. Well, I saw an opportunity to try and put Orange out. I said we had to take out Orange, right? We got. I mean, what do we have a good car for this? I mean, we do have a good car for this. Oh, I was hoping we were going to flip somebody's car. I think Orange might be gone. Nope, they're going to turn up in time. Oh! What happened? How did we win? What was that? I don't even know how that worked. That's not... What? What? I'm very confused. Just loud shouting, I don't understand. I saw the incoming car and I tried to put myself on the edge of the circle so when it hit, it wouldn't hit me out, but I thought the timer was done. Like, it exploded before the other two. I mean, I'm on that team and I'm not sure how that worked. The Salmon should have exploded, that's fair enough. That should have happened, but if that car's already exploded and it's gone into that, how has it carried... If that's on fire going into that, how has it carried the other cars and taken them out? Because the time is already gone. I don't know. That was ridiculous. That was a very cheesy win. Thankfully, Danger Man has forgiven me for the terrible punt I gave on them. I avenged Blakey, so at least I did get someone out that I was supposed to. But yeah, I didn't really have much to do in that. Oh god. Turn that one off. Right, 4 teams. Okay, we're going to go on supercars on this one. We normally ban the Cyclone. And I can't remember what else we banned in the supercar category. Any of the really silly all-wheel drive electric things tend to get banned. The Cyclone's one of them. I can't remember. We're going supercars because this is a bit of a bigger arena, I think, so you're going to want more speed to get around. And supercars can have bigger crashes. So yeah, the Cyclone's the electric one, and I can't remember the other ones. Whatever the other electric one might be is generally avoided, essentially. Wait, do I have this all right? Good. Cool. Which probably means everyone's going to go in XA21s. They're normally a good overall choice. I might drive that. we'll see. Some of the other ones can act as ramps. The XA21 doesn't really act as a ramp properly in this. Tyrant Entity, Taipan. I don't think maybe only the Cyclone really from this lot then. Can't remember what's all-wheel drive. I'm just going to go safe. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe, and we're going to go with the XA21. I'm sure there is another all-wheel drive option. I think the XA21 is good. The Cyclone is pretty unbeatable from what I remember. The XA21 can be beaten. They're tough. But, ooh, Wagner's Brave option. They're light. They are light. They can get pushed around. The downside of the XA21 is it can get ramped by things like where Danger Man's driving. I can't remember the name of all of these because there's a lot of them. Like that. There you go. The Entity even can ramp us. So, yeah. I've got to remember what colour I am. It's really easy when we're doing like quickfire rounds, as this has ended up being. It's really easy to just forget what team you're on, because last round we were purple, so we were bullying everything not purple, and then you go into the next round and you're immediately thinking, oh, right, I'm going to aim for a pink car before realising, oh, actually, you know what, I am on pink team. Right, what can we do from here? Not much, because there's not really much going on in this circle at the moment. Yeah, try and catch a Danger Man maybe. Some weird ramping occurring there. Oh, you lucky Wagner. You're so lucky. I saw a car near an edge. I saw a car that I could push near an edge. That's a pink car. Don't bully that one. And I thought I'd try and go for it. Ooh. I don't know what happened there and how that and what happened and why happened, but things happened. Oh, the orange car has gone. Jamie has gone for a very big flight. Oh, that was a hell of a flight. I don't know. That's just things that happen sometimes in this. The game just decides, I don't know what to do with physics, so what we're going to do is make you fly. And sometimes that flying is okay, and sometimes that flying is bad. I don't know why I'm bullying Mafia Dad particularly at the moment here, but apparently we are... Oh, well, not anymore. Mafia Dad is gone. Green have still got... Oh, we lost a car. We lost a Danger Man. Green have still got all their cars. Oh, level 8 survived that. I was about to say no, they haven't, but they did. Damn. Level 8 actually survived that one. That was so close to not being a survivable one, but there we go. Boop. What? What in the physics was that? Why did Valentine go to space? Does anybody have an answer? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what happened there? I love that that was a death as well. I love that that was a kill on Valentine. That was ridiculous. Oh, Green! Green completely wrecked themselves in that one. Oh. Right, so we've got me. Have we got all XA21s? No, Blakey's still going with the Valkyrie. That's incredible. Well done, Blakey. That is actually really impressive. That is not normally a great car for this. Oh, we're all going to survive that circle. Oh, I almost went a little bit too soon. I mean, we can try and kill them now, but it's dangerous and often not very effective. I mean, well, I'll take a spin there. We'll try and make sure we don't miss out on getting to the circle, because, you know, that would be very, very dumb. Oh. Oh, I don't know how I got away with that. I really don't know how I got away with that one. We were very lucky to have done. Oh, there's a little bit of light bumping occurring here. It's not going to do very much. Oh, you got spun in an awkward position, but it's not really going to be enough to count anybody out. Oh, teamwork! Blakey, nicely done. Nicely done indeed. Look at that. There was barely space for 2 cars in that circle, and me and Blakey managed to make it work. Wonderful stuff. We managed to boot one out forward, and I don't quite know how the orange car didn't survive that, to be honest with you. I feel like that orange car will feel quite hard done by, and they should, because that really should have survived. That was really unlucky for them not to have survived there. We know from everything that we have seen when doing sumo in the past, essentially, the bit that matters is the driver of the car. If the driver of the car is in the circle, the rest of the car can be out of it, can be in the air, doesn't matter. As long as the driver is in the circle, that's the bit that counts. So yeah, as long as the driver's in the circle, you're fine. And I guess the orange driver must have been slightly, but the orange car was in such a way that the driver would have been the bit that was in. So I don't quite know how that worked. This is a bundle of cars right here. I don't know how Danger Man's pulling us that way. What? Physics has given up. Just physics didn't know what to do and decided we should all go sideways. Salmon's died. So purple are not off to a great start. Oh, hello. Mafia Dad is still after us, probably from last round. I can't say I blame them particularly. We were a bit mean to them. For no real reason other than to have the misfortune of being a car that was close and is kind of light and easy to bully. Right. On to the next area we will bundle our way towards. I'm going to go over this way. We've got a purple car following us. I'm going to hazard a guess. No, it's Amy. So hazard a guess. I know who it was going to be, but no, you're not going to be able to do a T-bone from that distance. Oh, Longbow dodged a car. I then didn't really help. Oh, everyone's in the circle. Hello, Danger Man. That was close. We almost beansed it, but thankfully we did not. There's a lot of fire going on there from that one. Sneaky buggers. Go. Didn't really do enough. The XA21 scramble is currently occurring here. Well, I'm happy we can get into the circle in time. We didn't really do much for a damage. Didn't really do much. Oh, pushing. Deranged. Got a little hit there. Oh, I tell you what, the lag is doing some weird things to cars here. Some strange things are going on. Oh, we're carrying Jamie around. Whoa, hello. It's a big group of cars after me. I think it's a big group of cars after Pink in general in this one, which is understandable, really. I don't know what happened, and I'm stuck on a hyper. That was it was that circle again where we just had random cars go to space. It's just random cars need a flight. We don't really know why they need a flight, but they do need a flight. And thankfully, I wasn't one of them that needed a flight. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for that one. We're dead. Ewan killed us. Oh. Shouldn't have gone for it on mute. I thought we could hit mute hard enough and push mute off the side and we'd be fine, but we hit and we just spun. I don't know how we spun on that one. But, yeah, I guess the angle was just so. You did a good job of just slowing us down, and that was it. Yeah. Ah, well. Oh well, it falls to Blakey. Oh, Blakey is not going to do that. You've not got the pushing power in the Valkyrie. Somehow that didn't kill the car that got fired out. I'm not quite sure how it didn't kill the car that got fired out. We are out. Pink team are gone. There are 2 purple, 2 green, and 1 orange vehicle left. Oh, Deranged did a good job of keeping that together. Purple really bullying the poor orange car here. Oh, it's still on. Great work to keep that one somehow still in. Oh, and then pushed out in the next bit. Good effort. Good effort from the orange car there. And now, Ewan has a tough job. Ewan has a difficult job of trying to beat 2 purple cars. I mean, it's possible. It is tough. For those asking about Bumpy, the reason you haven't seen Bumpy for a while is sadly Bumpy does not have the new Xbox, and more to the point, Bumpy can't power a Series X on the boat. The Series S I think does work, but the Series X draws too much power for the boat. So, yeah, that's why we don't have a Bumpy around at the moment. I'm sure at some point again we shall see Bumpy, and when we do Wreckfest and other games that don't require a Series X, Bumpy might still turn up from time to time. But, yeah, unfortunately, that is how it goes. I think Purple have got this one. Ewan might be able to shuffle it. Oh, it's a good shuffle. That's a really, really well-worked shuffle from Ewan there. Purple are going to wonder how on earth they lost that. That was fantastically engineered from Ewan to manage to get that car in the space. I thought Ewan might just survive because they could almost sneak the driver in, but Purple tried to shuffle Ewan out, and then they paid the price. They paid the price for their attempt, and yeah, Ewan was able to fit the XA21 in. And I would not want the SG1 in this battle, and Hyper has trying to spin it around. Not being able to get. I think Hyper forgot the handbrake didn't work. Went to spin it on the handbrake and just drove forward and out. Easily done when if you forget that thing about that aspect of sumo. But yeah, you cannot handbrake turn it. So sometimes you misjudge your spins, and yeah, you can end up outside the circle. So everybody on green team. Everybody on green team. Yep, as Hyper just put in chat, forgot there was no handbrake. It looked like it was that sort of a one. We've all done it in this game. So there's no handbrake, so you can't just park your car in the centre of a circle and just hold the brakes. To stop camping, essentially, which is fair enough. It's easy to forget you expect there to be a handbrake in the game. Right. Oh, sorry, I got caught out by a big old yawn. We all bundle into the centre. I love how just cars randomly get flung. It's just cars are sometimes getting flung about. Oh, we're carrying. God damn it! Couldn't anyone have left us alone? We were going to dump a purple car. I don't know why we were dumping a purple car out, to be honest. Green are the one we need to get. Green are the ones we're worried about. They're the bigger threat here at the moment. So put that out of the way. So yeah, we kind of want to go for green. Purple cars we don't care too much about at this moment in time. If we have an option, we're going to try and put out a green team car. Oh, hello, and then an orange car has turned up. Whoa, that's, well, another random orange one. Blast down from there. Oh, well, I couldn't see where we were aiming. We just came down the banking and just drove in. Drove into the mess. Oh, that's a purple again. We are just seeming. Oh, that was a great scoop. And a double scoop. And I was going for a third scoop, but not quite. Not quite able to do a third scoop in all of that mess. Whoa. And I don't really want to be in front of a car. I feel like that's a dangerous way to go. Uh-oh. We're both gonna... Oh, yeah, we're level 8 killed us both on that one. I mean, I guess it's even. We killed level 8 killed us. Longbow's just toying with Hyper, but a good kill on Hyper. So, a good kill on Hyper, but it's green we've got to worry about. It's green we've got to worry... I'd say we've got to worry about. Everyone's got to worry about green. got to worry about pink a little bit, but green are the ones that can take a victory here if they manage to make it work. So me and Danger Man are gone. Didn't see what happened to Danger Man on that one. Oh, Longbow got saved there. Longbow got saved. I don't know who by, but got saved massively. Oh, car's shooting every which way here. So it's Mute. Yeah, Mute, Ewan, and Crane are still. Purple have lost a car. Longbow is clinging on. Oh, Purple lost Amy. Blakey somehow survived. Nicely survived. Blakey's doing well at staying alive in this one. Blakey is just always seemingly there with that Wagner. I think Green have got their 2 XA21s still left. Yep. So they're going to be strong. Orange, not sure what they've got. Definitely got an XA21. Oh, Mute and Longbow. And, oh, it's 1v1v1. But we don't have an all-wheel drive car necessarily. Okay. Logically speaking, you take out Ewan first. The reason is Blakey's car is easier to deal with. Logically speaking, you want to make sure Ewan doesn't, because you don't want a 1v1 against Ewan. Blakey's car is probably one of the weaker cars here. So yeah, logically speaking, you want to get rid of Ewan and worry about Blakey afterwards. Blakey has a point. Can win this if Pink, if Blakey wins, Pink team will win. But it is less of a threat for pushing you out. For Orange and for Purple, who are wanting a first round win, the Wagner is slightly less of a threat. I mean, Orange have got equal firepower. The Entity, I don't know if it's all-wheel drive. It might be. Blakey is about to go. Oh, Blakey's so lucky to be alive in there. Unfortunately, now Ewan has got the advantage almost in this one. There is now no other XA21 around. So the best chance of beating it would be the Entity scooping it, probably. The Wagner can scoop it sometimes if you get weird hitboxed. And Blakey's gone. Yeah, Blakey got away with one. Couldn't get away with a second that time. So the first one got away with it because driver was just in the circle. Second time, unlucky because a lot of the car was in the circle, but the driver wasn't. I think Ewan might have this. You never know. You never know with Sumo. Anything can happen, as we have seen. I would be surprised to see the XA21 lose this from here, although Sam has done a great job. Ewan tried to be sneaky and was over sneaky. It was too much sneaky from Ewan there, and it was a push. Wait, hold on, is that... What? I watched Ewan's car explode. What? Well, that's... My victory was a bit cheesy. Ewan's victory was just downright wrong. Salmon did a brilliant job. Ewan completely beans that up, and somehow GTA just decided, you know what, we're going to cheat. Well, on that terrible disappointment, really, it's going to be time to end the stream. That was... that was... What? Well, that was an unfortunate end. It was not a victory for Ewan. It was... Deary me. It is going to be the end of the stream, though. I hope you have enjoyed some more GTA shenanigans. There's been some racing, there's been some wacky stuff. I've had some terrible luck. There's been some sumo in which the luck came back a little bit. Some good fun in the sumo. Always is. Always is good fun with the old sumo rounds, even if it is quite broken. I mean, I managed to ping a random supercar almost vertically upwards for reason unbeknownst to anybody as well. So a lot of weird things went on. Yeah, we can't ban Ewan. We can boo Ewan for the result for the cheating, but Ewan does do a very important job for us, so we can't really ban Ewan. But yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed today's stream. I've had fun doing it, as always. There shall hopefully be some track submissions form going up. Stop going this way. You know what? Just be bloody easier to drive it into the ocean at this point. Yeah, there shall hopefully be a Google form whereby you can submit tracks for future streams, available at some point for next week. I'm hoping I don't have horrific migraines again. It was not fun. That's why I didn't stream on Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully I won't forget about it, but knowing me, who knows, really. We will go. Sure, why not? We can a much better vehicle to leave the beach than the Prius. That, though, shall indeed be it for this stream. A big thank you to everyone who donated, of course. It is very, very much appreciated indeed. I think I read all of them out as we went along. If I did miss any, I do apologise. Sometimes it's difficult to keep track of everything. But, yeah, it is greatly appreciated. Of course, and a big thank you to all of you for watching, for all of you sticking around while we've been messing about and breaking GTA in general. I hope you have had a good Sunday evening, afternoon, maybe even a Monday morning, depending on if you're in Australia and New Zealand and all that. Excuse me. Oh, that, though, shall indeed be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.